I'm back with some wonderful friends.
There we go.
I almost went up with it. Old,
Bess!
I just put it in. I've never cooked like this before.
and new. You've got a very naughty look about you. They all want my help in the kitchen.
If you don't mind me taking notes...
You've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking.
Well, you want me to do it? This is the bit that frightens me.
Some,
And now we're cooking.
a little more than others.
Emergency.
So I've created fantastic new recipes. Sizzle, sizzle.
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
Oh, Mary.
Whether you call it dinner, supper, or tea,
I've got this.
these foolproof dishes will guarantee success every time.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished.
Alan Carr is one of the nation's favourite comedians. I've always been a fan, though we've never met. That's about to change.
Hi, Mary. It's Alan Carr here. Look, I'm really embarrassed. I'm 2 years away from 50. I know you think I don't look it, but I need to start cooking. My extractor fan don't work. One of me hob rings is on the blink. I live on takeaways. Can you please come round my house and help me to cook? Please. I'll make you a nice cocktail.
Well, I've certainly got my work cut out, but I'm not going empty-handed. This wonderful dish will be perfect for me to take to Alan's. It's a marriage of two of my favourite foolproof dinners, lasagna and melanzane. The classic melanzane is aubergine layered up with a tomato sauce and cheeses, but just to strengthen it up, a little lasagna in the middle layer makes it more of a meal. Just soak 3 dried lasagna sheets in hot water to soften. I've also seasoned and roasted off 3 sliced aubergines. The tomato sauce is simple. 2 finely chopped onions and 4 cloves of grated garlic. A can of chopped tomatoes. Glad I haven't got a white shirt on. Add passata and sun-dried tomato paste. It's intense and it's 2 tablespoons. Then fresh basil, oregano and season with salt and pepper. That was a very easy sauce. Now it's a matter of building up the layers in an oven-proof dish. I use this sort of dish for all sorts of things. Very importantly, I put MB on here. I'm taking this to Alan and I'd like my dish back. So to start off with the tomato sauce, well-buttered dish which makes it so easy to clean once you've cooked it. And then we have a layer of cheese. Little cheat here because I've taken it from my recipe and I've got 11 layers. Spread over pieces of rich mozzarella and cover with grated parmesan. And this is really fun to do. You feel you're getting there as you do each layer. Then those roasted aubergines. As you can see, it's beautifully tender. Just push that down, make sure it's sort of even. More tomato sauce and top with the softened lasagna sheets. And you see, when it has soaked a bit, beautifully soft, and I know that it'll be tender once it's cooked. After the lasagna layer, looking at my little script here, it's a cheese layer. But don't worry about the order, have fun with it. It's quite therapeutic doing this. You can think of all sorts of things like the shopping list or what you're having for pud. I like it. Another layer of cheese, aubergines and tomato sauce. Then top with the remaining cheese. And I'm going to do this in 8 piles because for 8 people. It looks nice and you know exactly where you are as you're serving it. Right, into the oven. 180 fan for about 30 minutes. Doesn't that look enticing? And so simple, I'm sure even a nervous cook like Alan will want to make it.
I think he's going to be really thrilled with that.
Time to give Alan a lesson in foolproof cooking. I just hope he's ready to get stuck in.
I've never had a dame round the house, so I want it to be nice and clean, you know what I mean? I don't want Mary to start criticising my hygiene or the state of my kitchen. A happy kitchen is a clean kitchen. I'll just buff my tentacles. Oh, I can see my face in that, beautiful. There you go.
I'm really looking forward to meeting Alan.
I found a wig in here. A wig. You never know what you're going to get in my kitchen. Mary, come on in.
Thank you for inviting me round.
Oh, I can't wait. What's in here?
I'm not telling you now, but it's something very special. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished. So what do you think of my kitchen, Mary?
Well, it's pretty stylish, but there's not much going on. Any food about the place?
No, not much food. But listen, at wine o'clock, it gets very busy. It's like Piccadilly Circus.
Well, I look forward to that. Good thing I brought some food to set us up.
Ooh, look at that. I love lasagna. My mum always used to make me lasagna. I went backpacking round Mexico and I had Montezuma's Revenge, you know, when you get the tummy trouble. And I rang her up crying. I said, Mum, I'm so alone and I feel my stomach's hurting. She went, Alan, come home, I'll pop in a lasagna for you.
I hope mine tastes as good as hers. Do you have cutlery?
Yes, I do have cutlery. I've also got plates and saucers. What about that?
No, that's for soup. We need a flatter spoon. Have you got one? Lovely Alan's got all the gear, but little idea.
You see, I'm
Goes through
I'm
like
being
butter.
polite because you're here. You see, normally I would eat this in one sitting.
I think we're going to do well because I'm going to do some nice comfort food with you.
You don't mind if I use my finger, do you?
Fingers were made before for knives and forks.
I like that. That's right.
Alan loves his mum's dinners, so I want to teach him to make another family classic, cauliflower cheese, but with a special twist. It's wrapped in crispy Parma ham.
Oh, how lovely is that?
Say you've got people coming round.
Yes.
You can actually make them, put them in the fridge, all ready to go in the oven, and then they just take 15 minutes.
That's what I need because I do a lot of entertaining in this kitchen. So this would be great. So I could top up, give people nibbles, and then I just pop that in the oven.
Let's get going. We need some Parmesan cheese, coarsely grated, and just a moment, wouldn't it be sensible to sort of turn it that way so that we've got this for another recipe?
You don't come to Alan Carr's house and get sensible, you know that. It's like a workout. It's quite hard doing this grating. I don't want to let you down, Mary.
Lovely. That's it.
Don't you think the smell, though, is a bit too pungent?
Oh, I love it.
Really?
Oh, yes.
It's like I've taken my socks off or something.
I beg your pardon. Did we say taking socks off? I won't tell anyone, but he hasn't got any socks or shoes
But you
on.
love my feet, don't you?
I did say your feet were perfect. Not a bunion in sight. Back to the cheese. Add mature cheddar and full-fat cream cheese, along with a dollop of Dijon mustard, salt and pepper. Do you like your well-seasoned food?
Well, like, it just comes from the takeaway man, doesn't it?
He's your best friend, isn't he?
Yeah. He never sees me because I just say through the letterbox, leave it on the mat.
It definitely seems that Alan's beautiful kitchen is more suited to socialising than cooking. What have you got in your fridge?
Oh, I'm embarrassed. Look, I buy condiments, but then nothing to go with them. I'm always away, I'm always busy, and I never, have time to cook for myself.
Well, I think this dish may change all that. A beaten egg into the cheese mix, and we're almost there. When you were young, what sort of food did you have?
Lots of comfort food. My mum would make spaghetti bolognese, carbonara. We had an apple tree, so when that came into season, my mum would always have an apple crumble or an apple pie, and oh yeah, it was
Proper
wonderful.
food.
Proper food. None of this fancy stuff.
You're good at that.
Yes,
Did you used to help make cakes with your mum?
Yes, I did. And she'd say, Alan, you can lick the bowl out. That was a treat.
Throw in some blanched cauliflower pieces.
This is so easy, isn't it, really?
This is the Parma ham.
Oh.
Pull that one over the top. And what an interesting way of serving cauliflower. And that one over the top. I've shown Alan how to wrap one in the Parma ham. Now you're on your own.
OK, right, OK. I'm going to leave the fat on, because there's nothing wrong with a bit of fat.
There isn't.
No. Sometimes that's the best bit. It's juicy, isn't it?
Now, we're just going to tuck those edges in, and if a little bit spills out, it's the bit that gets extra brown and is good. I'm impressed. You've done a very good job of that. Right, we've set the oven for 200 degrees centigrade, and we're going to put it in for about 15 minutes.
I don't think I've ever used this oven.
Haven't you really?
No.
Well, it looks terribly clean. Alan's guests won't be waiting for long, because they're ready in no time. Well, how about that? You made those. What a success. My mouth-watering Parma ham and cauliflower cheese parcels. Right, well.
It's a revelation. And I'm being healthy as well, because it's cauliflower.
What do you think your mum would say?
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Oh, would she be amazed if you'd done a bit of cooking?
If I turned up with this, she'd think, Alan, who have you stolen these from?
Well done, Alan. I knew you had it in you. And I'm pleased your mum will be impressed. Family is obviously very important to you.
I thought I'd show you some photos.
Have we got any early pictures in here?
Oh, yes. There's
You're
me.
a nice little chap.
Yeah. I think I've got cuter as I've got older. Well, that's my dad and that's my mum. That's when my dad was manager of Northampton Town Football Club.
Oh, she's a pretty lady, isn't she?
Yes, yes.
Now, which is you?
You could tell by the teeth that was me, surely. I hit them on a caravan hook in Great Yarmouth.
Did you now?
Yeah, bang, like that, rushed to hospital. And this is after 2 braces.
Looks all right, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's Alan Carr.
I know, I suppose, yeah. There's my mum, look at that.
Oh, very proud she was there, yeah.
I know. Look how handsome I am there.
Absolutely.
I know you're thinking what happened, but look.
And look, there's teeth, no teeth.
No
there
teeth.
again.
I've got no teeth in any of these photos. So this is me and my mum in Venice. Now, I'm very lucky I get to treat my mum and dad. Once a year, I'll pick somewhere and I'll take them away. And so we took my mum to Venice. She wanted to see Venice. She'll love this photo because there's worse ones I could have put in. I make sure every month I go to visit them and we'll have a big Sunday dinner and have some wine and have a good catch-up. So I've got a really lovely relationship with them.
Now, we've done a bit of cooking together. Are you going to do a bit for your mum?
Of course I am. I'm going to go there, my mum's going to whip out the lasagna. I'll say, put that away, and I'll get cooking.
I'm glad to hear it. This next recipe is one Alan could easily whip up for the whole family. Simple, comforting, and foolproof. I really love dishes that are all in one tin. And this is honey mustard chicken with rustic potatoes. The secret to this dish is the chicken's glorious glaze. First of all, tablespoonful of honey, tablespoonful of Worcester sauce. That's a good old-fashioned sauce we've been using for years. 2 tablespoonfuls of grainy mustard. That's it. And 3 tablespoons of ketchup. And most households have got that on the shelf. And I can remember trying to persuade my children that not everything needed ketchup on top. That's 1, 2, 3. Give it a mix and add a clove of grated garlic. It's as quick and easy as that. Just spoon over the chicken legs. I've scored them to make sure all those flavours sink in. It never fails. Gives a nice shine to it even at this stage. Season, then toss some new potatoes in olive oil to help them crisp up. And just coat them in the olive oil. Now some seasoning. I'll do 1 lot of salt there and pepper. Pop into the roasting tin beside the chicken and it's ready to cook. So now into the oven for about 35 or 40 minutes, and the oven is set at 200 fan. While it cooks, you could boil some veg or make a homemade slaw. Both would be perfect with this. Looks absolutely gorgeous. That's a fair-sized portion, isn't it? For really crispy potatoes, remove the chicken and pop the potatoes back in for a further 10 minutes. But these ones look perfect. Give them a shake, so then they look their best. And if they get a bit of glaze on them, all the better. There we have it, honey mustard chicken with rustic potatoes. A delicious, foolproof feast, ideal for Alan's repertoire. He's not a confident cook, but as most of the ingredients come from the store cupboard, I'm sure he'll have a go.
Mary, I bring wine.
Oh, that looks good. You've got a lovely yard here, but the rhododendrons need a bit of deadheading.
Oh.
Yes, you just take out the centre and you'll get more next year.
OK, thank you. You know I'm Alan Carr, not Alan Titchmarsh.
Well, you're both very nice. Well, we've done a bit of cooking. Do you think you'll have a go?
Do you know what? I've got a taste for it now. Yes, I'm up for doing some more.
Good.
Can you do me something maybe that I would get as a takeaway? Can you make your own takeaway food?
Of course you can. Like a beef chow mein is something you would have straight through your letterbox.
Put it on a plate first.
I can't swear this is the authentic classic, but my beef chow mein is sure to tick all of Alan's boxes.
I love Chinese food. You know, my dad was a football manager, and whenever the team won, he would pick us up a Chinese and bring it home. So for me, Chinese food is always synonymous with celebration, fun, good times.
We're on to a winner. Look at that beautiful piece of rump steak. Can you cut that into strips for me?
OK, now with this knife...
Yeah,
but it's very sharp, is it?
It's very sharp, so be careful. Let me take that plate away.
This isn't going to slide off, is it, this chopping board?
No, and I would take that fat off, and then we're going to do diagonal strips.
Oh, it's lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Look.
Well done.
Why am I even getting a takeaway? Because, you know, around the corner, there is a Chinese supermarket with all of this stuff in.
Oh, well, that's good.
So I could just nip round the corner and make this myself.
Looks very neat.
And I've still got all my fingers.
Salt, pepper, then into a hot pan with a dash of oil. Oh, that's very flamboyant. Let's just move this about. And a nice bit of smoke coming up from here, from the pan, because we're doing it so quickly. Oh, God. I can't stop now, Alan.
Emergency.
Emergency.
Smoke alarm. So.
Right. It's almost done, and we'll turn off the alarm.
Yeah, I pressed the button.
Oh, did you? But you see why you have to be quick.
I know.
In order to get, you see that nice tinge of brown there?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Great.
Let
What do
it
I do
go.
when the fire brigade turn up?
Well, we'll ask them in, shall we? We've got a nice bottle of rosé there. We'll tell them it was a false alarm.
Yes.
Despite the drama, the rump steak is ready. Set aside and onto the veg. I'm going to trust Alan with the onion.
Mind your fingers.
I know. I'm aware how sharp this is.
Well done. And another one across the top there. Perfect.
Into the heated pan, then add some grated ginger, thank you, Alan, and tasty chestnut mushrooms.
They're a bit firmer and more flavoursome
Yeah.
than the normal mushroom.
Those white ones are a bit boring, aren't they?
The sauce is the hero of the dish. A simple mix of honey with white wine vinegar, then black bean sauce, soy sauce, and grated garlic.
OK, here we go.
Yes. Now, there's your sauce. It's good, isn't it?
Oh,
Now, we've got 2 nests of noodles, and I've already cooked those.
Sliced spring onions, and back in with the rump steak.
it smells so good.
Finally, the crunchy bean sprouts.
And they're the last to go in. And how long will you keep them in for?
Just until everything is heated through.
OK, great.
We want to make sure they keep a bit of bite to them.
Spring onions are giving a little dash of colour. I never really look at the colour of it. I just stick it in my mouth. But now I'm going to stop and have a look at it like a painting.
We're ready to serve. Just turn the heat down in case the alarm goes off again.
And there you have it. Delicious beef chow mein, cooked in a flash.
Delicious.
Have we done well?
Oh, definitely.
Because I'll leave you the recipe, and before people come, get all the things ready, even your onion chopped,
Yeah.
all prepared, and you could sort of do a little bit of a demonstration.
They could actually watch me do it, couldn't they?
They could.
Cooking for Idiots with Alan Carr.
That's a good title.
Time for something sweet, and Alan's love of classic dishes has left me feeling nostalgic. But there's no pineapple rings here. This is my delicious apricot upside-down pudding.
First of all, a caramel topping.
4 tablespoons of water and 125 grams of sugar into a stainless steel pan.
And you dissolve it.
Stir slowly on a low heat until the sugar has fully dissolved.
Turn the heat up, let it boil, and watch it. And it'll make a lot of noise to begin with.
Keep watching, but don't stir it again, or it will crystallise. We want a light caramel syrup.
Now, can you hear it's gone quiet?
The syrup then starts to take on the caramel colour.
Absolutely perfect. Swirl that round. And that's just the colour that I want. I'm going to take it off the heat and add the butter, and it'll make a bit of a noise.
75 grams goes in.
And now you can stir it.
A healthy glug of orange liqueur, or orange juice if you prefer.
Now that is ready at once. Don't hang about. Pour the whole lot in the base of the tin.
This is a deep 8-inch tin.
Smells wonderful. Let it set. If you put the apricots in now, the apricot will sink to the bottom and you won't get that lovely shiny top when you turn it out.
Once cooled and set, carefully arrange the tinned apricots over the caramel base.
You could use fresh apricots just as well. I find it best to start from the outside.
The sponge mix is simple.
2 eggs.
115 grams of baking spread.
Always take it straight from the fridge and you'll get the very best results.
Another 115 grams of both caster sugar and self-raising flour. The zest of an orange and another glug of that orange liqueur.
Reminds me of parties.
Beat until soft and creamy.
That's it. Then take the beaters out. Then when I was at college, they used to call this consistency soft dropping, which is about right, isn't it? Couldn't be more soft dropping than that. Right.
Butter the edge of the tin and spoon the mix on top. Pop into a preheated oven, 160 fan for around 55 minutes.
Once it's out of the oven, leave it to cool for 30 minutes.
The caramel base needs time to firm up before serving.
I think that looks stunning, right up Allen Street.
But it would be criminal not to have a small taste, wouldn't it?
It's sort of almost sticky, shiny top of the apricots and a lovely light sponge with some of that sort of syrup dripping down. The sponge is so light.
I've loved spending time with Alan. He's more handy in the kitchen than he thinks.
How about that?
Ooh.
I want to send this pudding as a thank you to his mum for bringing up such a wonderful son.
Oh, that's lovely.
Cream, custard,
Oh,
perfect with it.
yeah, I think this half will be gone by the time I'm on the M1.
Well, I'll put it back and it's ready for you to take.
You're such a sweetheart. I'll
Oh.
put this round you because you look naked without it.
Yes, I think chickens are lucky. It's quite nice.
That's a very camp chicken. Now, Mary, you have cooked for me all day, so as a thank you, I'm going to make you a little cocktail.
I'm a little bit worried. You've got a very naughty look about you.
There you go.
To your cooking in the future.
Thank you.
That's neat alcohol.
Next time,
I've got this.
when it comes to cooking,
You're in charge.
my friend Claudia Winkleman
I've never cooked like this before.
often finds herself in a tangle. So I'm going to show her some tasty recipes
That is amazing.
that are strictly foolproof.
We're very clever.
I'm back with some wonderful friends.
There we go.
I almost went up with it. Old,
Bess.
I just put it in. I've never cooked like this before.
and new. You've got a very naughty look about you. They all want my help in the kitchen.
If you don't mind me taking notes.
You've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking.
Well, you want me to do it? This is the bit that frightens me.
Some,
And now we're cooking.
a little more than others.
Emergency.
So I've created fantastic new recipes. Sizzle, sizzle.
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
Oh, Mary.
Whether you call it dinner, supper, or tea,
I've got this.
these foolproof dishes will guarantee success every time.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished.
If there's one person that I can't get enough time with, it's my dear friend, Claudia Winkleman. From Strictly Come Dancing to The Traitors, Claudia is a force of nature on our screens. But she's not known for her culinary skills.
I'm off to meet the woman I love the most, Mary Berry.
I want to help her with recipes perfect for the weekend, when she'll have time to cook. Now, wait a minute, look at this. Your hair's all over everywhere.
I'm so sorry.
There we are.
All right. Are you going to make me cook something complicated? Because
I
we're going to
am.
have our first falling out.
Oh, we're not.
No.
Would we ever fall out?
Never.
No. Claudia's busy with filming, so we've come to a nearby cafe to cook. I think we've got a cushion.
Look at us.
But before all that, a little touch-up.
Shall I do your eyeliner, Mary? I'm joking.
A little trim on the fringe this morning.
Oh, no trim. I can't believe you're making me cook.
Of course
But you know I'm rubbish. Why don't we just get a sandwich? That's foolproof. You know what's foolproof? Going to a shop.
We're going to do a couple of dishes, and they are dead easy.
Are you sure, though?
Shall we be positive?
Let's be grown-ups today.
We are.
Shall we, for the first time?
That sounds like a challenge. My very grown-up creamy mushroom, cheese and onion quiche is the ideal recipe to start with.
Let's eat one of these. Are we
That's
making...
a chestnut mushroom.
It's delicious. Have one.
Yeah, I've already been indulged. So to start with, we're going to put the heater on,
Look, it's like we're camping, Mary.
olive oil, then in goes the onion.
Shall I use a wooden spoon, Mary?
Now, I always use these because they go into the corner of the pan and you can scrape them off.
All right.
Whereas that one, that's the sort that my mother would have had, and I use that for other things.
Let's...
I'm ignoring that. Back to frying the onions. And you don't want to burn it. It wants to be a lovely golden brown.
OK.
So we'll turn the heat down,
OK.
put the lid on,
OK.
and then that steam will help to cook the onion. To make the delicious quiche filling, start by breaking a couple of eggs and season them. And then the cream goes in that, and that's proper double cream.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
You're relaxed about that. That's not
love
too
it.
creamy.
It's delicious.
What's that green frond?
That's lovely chopped parsley. So you can put that in now.
All of it?
All of it. And then half that cheese, a full-flavoured mature cheddar. Do you wish your mother was looking at you now?
Yes, I do.
She wouldn't believe it, would she?
She would be in shock.
We've managed to get the filling made without disaster.
Look at us, Mary.
And if you can brush that with a little oil. And the good news for Claudia is that this quiche doesn't have a pastry base.
I don't believe in pastry. I don't understand what it is.
Well, I have a foolproof trick which I know she'll love. Instead of having pastry, we're going to put a wrap.
Yes, I like this.
And it's got to be big enough to just go up the sides a bit. Press it down and then push the sides all the way round.
Am I going to scallop it?
Well, you could do what you like with it.
I'm going to pinch it, Mary.
And
Press
it does go in, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Mind you don't get your hair or your fringe in it.
That's OK. It adds to the flavour. Hold on. Like that. Are you pleased with me, Mary?
What about there? That's right up to the side, so press that
I didn't
in.
realise you were going to be quite so strict.
Now, have a look and see how our onion is doing. That is just perfect. Can you see it's taking a tinge of light brown?
Yes.
Now we're going to add the mushrooms to that.
Okay.
Come on, you're in charge. Throw in the chestnut mushrooms for a couple of minutes. Pepper and salt. They will soon release their distinct nutty flavour.
Ow! That got a bit
perfect.
hot.
Well, I can pick that up.
I know, don't, yeah, but don't.
No, but I'm tough.
I know, but don't be brave.
Why not?
Don't be... Mary, don't make me actually hurt you because I'm holding a spatula.
Now we're nearly ready. Can you put the mushrooms and the onion in? Right.
Mary,
You're
this
doing
is
well.
foolproof.
Now, it wasn't difficult, was it?
Well, yeah, but we don't know, no offence, what it's going to taste like.
Have faith, Claude. Topped with the rich cheese and parsley mix,
Oh!
it's going to be a knockout.
That's it. And then we put the cheese on top. There you are. That was half the cheese.
Now it just needs to cook.
Off you go.
Can you imagine if I tripped now?
Into the cafe's oven.
Steady hand.
Yep, steady.
Thanks.
At 180 fan for 25 to 30 minutes. Just enough time for a coffee break.
I love a cheese and onion quiche. And when I was little, if I'd done something right or I did very well in my spelling test, my mum used to make me a quiche. And her favourite story is Wend, who's her best friend. Wend phoned her up, and apparently I picked up the phone, and she was like, "Hi, is Mummy there?" And I said, "Mum can't come to the phone. She's making me a very important quiche."
How lovely.
Time's up. That's another very important quiche ready for the taking.
Now it's going to be very hot.
I've got this. All right. Mary, that looks good.
We did it.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, and you're my friend, so I can say this. I had my doubts.
Did you really?
Well, it looked both wobbly and eggy.
You've got faith.
My foolproof tips don't stop with the recipe. Watch this.
Sit that on top of that. You don't need
On
that.
top of the plant pot.
Yep. That's it.
Ah!
It should sit.
No, this is going to fall.
Let it down.
What do you mean?
Let the ring go down.
Have you been drinking?
Chance to be a fine thing.
Oh,
There
now
we are.
that's charming. Look
It's
at
all
us.
right, isn't it?
The end.
Come back, you've got to taste it.
Speedy, cheesy, creamy quiche. Perfect for the weekend. And so easy, I'm sure Claudia will manage it.
That is delicious.
It's good, isn't it?
There's a crunch at the bottom.
Good.
It feels crisp. This is a brilliant recipe from your brain.
But wait a moment.
Yeah.
Will you really do it?
I
And
promise
I
you.
want the truth, because I know
promise you
as
I'm
a,
going
as
to
a
do it.
traitor, you don't always tell the truth.
I promise you. It's so good.
Well, that's a wrap. Come on.
Come on.
Pub,
Yeah. Pub. Let's do shots. We're very clever.
aren't we?
We made a quiche.
That was a light meal. But the weekend is also about indulgence. This wonderful recipe is so foolproof, it could even tempt a reluctant cook like Claudia.
This is my idea of a Saturday night special. A roasted rack of lamb, roasted vegetables and a mint dressing. What could be better?
Drizzle olive oil over seasoned chopped peppers, squash and onions.
And then I'm just going to give those a turn so that they're all coated. And what I like about this, it's all in one tin. Less washing up.
Then into the oven for 15 minutes at 200 fan while I crack on with the lamb.
I really love a rack of lamb. It is so succulent and delicious when beautifully cooked. And then when it comes to carving it, you just cut through each bone here and everybody gets a couple of chops.
A foolproof way to get the perfect finish is to score the fat so it renders down.
And you can imagine when that gets all crispy, it looks very good. And now to the garlic. So make an incision right down into the lean part of the meat and take a slither of garlic and push it down as far as it will go.
Tuck it right in so it won't burn and the lamb is infused with flavour.
That's it.
Then into the pan, fat side down, This will ensure it crisps up nicely and the lamb holds in all its flavour. So that's done. It's all beautifully brown. Finishing it off in the oven will keep it succulent, allowing its rich juices to soak into the veg. And tuck the bones down. Don't leave them up in the air because they might hit the shelf and also they will burn, so point them down. Just a little salt over the top there, dash of pepper, and back in the oven for 15 minutes. Claudia's not the only one with childhood memories when it comes to dinner, or supper, as my mother called it. When I was a child, it was very often roast lamb for Sunday lunch, and I would be sent out, even if it was raining, to pick the mint and then take all the leaves off. And Mum had a gadget, which was a lot of little wheels, and you pushed it, and it all different ways, and it cut up the mint. And, you know, when that smell came, you thought, won't be long till we have our roast dinner. This mint sauce has an extra special kick. Add chopped mint to white wine vinegar, caster sugar and olive oil. And the secret ingredient, a punchy dollop of Dijon mustard. Mash that down, and then a couple of tablespoons of water. That's it. And you just want to warm that. Leave the sauce over a low heat and check on the lamb. It smells wonderful. So rest the lamb for about 10 minutes. It sets the juices and makes it more tender. That's just enough time to stir in some fresh spinach. And just turn it until it's wilted. Never heard of, when I was first cooking, of wilting. It was, you know, you were tired, you wilted. Add in half the aromatic mint dressing. Quick stir. Infusing the veg with its delightful mustard punch. And now I'm going to carve the meat. Oh, that looks really good. Just look at that. Absolutely perfect. Gosh, that looks good. I can't resist. Wow. That was oh so good, really delicious. What a wonderful way to spoil the ones you love. We all have so many memories about the food that we grew up with. I want to hear more about Claudia's family traditions. So for you, is it dinner, supper, tea, high tea? What happens in your family?
Can you imagine? Just like to see your face if I went, do you know what, for us it is high tea. No, it's not. Do you know what we have? At the weekends, we have lappa, which is half lunch, half supper. And we have that at...
I knew you'd be different.
Like at 4 o'clock, like a massive, either a roast or a huge lasagna or a curry. So we like lappa.
I know you rather well, and there's one vegetable that you don't like.
Well, I tell you why. It's the vegetable that you love, and that is the celeriac. Are we making celeriac?
I love celeriac. I know.
I don't know what to do with you.
I'm not going to do it.
How many years did we work together? 100. And you would always, for lunch, go, do you know what? I'm ready for some celeriac soup, which would be like gloop.
I can promise there's no celeriac in sight today. The next recipe is one that we'll both adore.
Right. OK. I don't even know what this is.
It's a glorious, creamy chicken orzo. So simple to make and perfect for your weekend lappa.
What do we do?
Shall we get down to business? Start by seasoning the chicken.
I like putting it on and then you put it in the pan, there's a slight hiss.
There's going to be quite a big hiss because we've been faffing about a bit.
Faffing?
That's it, pepper.
Having fun, Mary.
Right, in it goes. Is this the sort of food your family like?
Absolutely. If I came home and said, I'm making a quiche and tomorrow making chicken orzo, they would take my temperature.
It will take a few minutes to cook the chicken through. Tip that out onto the plate.
OK. Smells very chickeny.
fry off an onion with chestnut mushrooms and add some white wine.
How much?
Go on, I'll tell you when to stop. No, that's pathetic. That's just about right.
Oh, that smells like a boy I once kissed.
Only
He was
once?
called Mutz. Yeah, it only happened the once. He was in Norway. Strong arms, Mary, and that's all I'm saying.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I'll tell you after. Yeah.
Right, that is just the
My first kid
alcohol.
looks like him. Continue.
It's on full.
Come on, Claude, back to business. In goes some baby spinach.
Then some sour cream.
Sour cream?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're fine. I've never cooked like this before. I just put it in.
In it
Willy-nilly.
Woo! That's it.
Pop the chicken back into the pan to soak up those gorgeous flavours.
That smells so good.
What makes this dish foolproof is we're using orzo pasta.
It looks a bit like rice, doesn't it? Look.
Yes.
It's a dream to cook, and you'll end up with a lupper to rival risotto, but without the fuss.
I've always seen it in recipes, but have been scared. I thought it might go gloopy.
It doesn't. Boil it in lots of salted water and then drain it.
OK.
And here it is, magically already done.
Oh, clever you.
In it goes.
I can't believe how quick this whole thing is.
Top with parmesan and add a good squeeze of lemon.
Sharpens it up, that's good.
Lovely.
Underneath.
This looks amazing. Is that done, Mary?
That's foolproof orzo chicken.
I knew you were a genius.
Just a minute, you have done it.
No, I haven't done it. I stood next to you. I can cook if you're next to me. If I can come and live with you and Paul, I'll bring the dog, the kids, the husband, my mum and dad, if you're all right with that.
Oh, well, we'll do double the quantity. There we are.
That looks good. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is delicious. I will live off this. Quiche for breakfast, this for lunch and supper. Thank you, Mary.
It is good.
Come on.
I'll take the wine with us. Don't want to waste, do we?
We don't even need your glass.
The sun's out, and Claudia loves a lazy weekend stroll round the shops.
I like discussing what we're going to eat later morning, and he was quite taken with you.
I'm pleased to see she's just as tempted as me by a delicious display.
Look at all of the different tomatoes.
And they look just so tempting, don't they?
Look at that one with all the stripes on him.
That's a wild strawberry, isn't it?
Is it? What do you call those? Butternut squash.
I love butternut
Right up
squash.
your street.
Well, up my street, like celeriac.
So I feel like we've been very healthy just looking
Far
at
too
this.
healthy,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go in and get some crisps. Come on.
A little reward for my star pupil.
Prawn cocktail, please.
Speaking of prawns, I have a wonderful recipe which is nearly as quick as opening a bag of crisps.
Seafood salad is perfect when you want something extra special for the weekend, yet you don't want to spend a lot of time making it. And I've got a pickle to go with. It's the sort of thing they do in Scandinavia, and I think it's very good to add that extra flavour.
To pickle the veg, add caster sugar and vinegar to a pan and bring it to the boil for a minute until the sugar has dissolved.
And then to add the various vegetables. First the shallots, and then half a bulb of fennel, cucumber. Season it with some salt, leave it to get cool for a minimum of 15 minutes, longer if you can.
That's all the cooking. Now bring it together, starting with a bed of lettuce.
I'm now going to take some prawns. I find it easier to do them in piles, and then people can help themselves from each pile.
These are delicious cooked tiger prawns. Then add luscious crab meat.
Beautiful white crab. And so I've got some hot smoked salmon here. If you're not familiar with it, it doesn't need any more cooking. But the difference from just ordinary cooked salmon or poached salmon is that it has that lovely smoky flavour. Pile it high, it'll look better.
And for an extra touch of luxury, some smoked salmon.
This is something I love doing, creating a picture.
Boiled eggs bring a splash of colour. Then garnish with mint and fennel. That took merely minutes. Even if you're scared of cooking, you can't go wrong.
And all it needs is a dressing. First of all, I've got some sun-dried tomato paste. That gives a great colour as well as a good flavour. Lemon juice. I'm just mixing that before I add the oil. And that's olive oil.
Finally, strain the pickled vegetables, reserving the sweet vinegary liquid to mix into the dressing with a little pepper and salt.
And now to dress the salad. It's a real showpiece, this, isn't it? This looks as though you've gone to an enormous amount of trouble, but in fact it was very easy to assemble. And that pickle took 5 minutes to make. Right, which am I going for first? Have a prawn? Delicious, delectable, perfect.
Whatever wonderful meal you serve, everybody's always eager to see what's for pudding.
Look at these.
Beautifully displayed.
Yeah, but you are the queen of cake. No offence to these cakes. What is that cake?
This is a spinach and coconut cake.
Spinach and coconut? Yeah.
Precious.
Avert your eyes, Mary. Avert your eyes. Come on.
Whether it's a cake or something chocolatey, every family does it differently.
Can I tell you something? So we only use your cookbooks, and we made biscuits, we made shortbread. And we followed your recipe, and what I loved, 4 ingredients, minimal, not, oh, you need this and you need that and you need to go to... And they were so delicious. When you were little, what did your mum used to cook? What was a treat?
It was wartime, and so sugar was short.
Yeah.
And Mum used to say that if we didn't have sugar in our teas, she would save that sugar and make the odd pudding or cake. And always she used to make it small. Well, when it came to ration goods, she made the most of them.
What would my mother have made of my next indulgent sweet recipe? This is a rich and very naughty chocolate tart that doesn't need to go into the oven. Now that is foolproof.
My first tip is not to butter the base of the tin. I've got non-stick paper, a bigger circle than the actual tin, and I just put that in, fix it with the spring form, and that won't move. It stays quite firm.
This little trick will make it easy to serve later. Start by melting 135 grams of chocolate with 100 grams of butter and 2 tablespoons of golden syrup.
Mix that together, and because the chocolate's hot, the butter will melt straight away, and it gives it a great shine. Well, you can see it's very luxurious.
Now for the crunch. 165 grams of Nice biscuits.
Now, these are not the digestive biscuits that we so often use, and instead of bashing it with a rolling pin, I'm just going to break it into little pieces like this. It's a bit like Rocky Road.
Coat the biscuits with the melted chocolate.
I want to keep nice chunky pieces, and it's lovely when you come through the base of the mousse to have these little white pieces. Then I'm going to tip that into the base. And then just spread that just up to the edge, not firmly up the sides. It smells lovely and chocolatey.
Give it 30 minutes to chill. Now for the topping.
Beware, it makes an awful row.
Whiz 180 grams of chocolate to a fine powder. Then gently pour in a light sugar syrup that's been brought to the boil. It will melt the chocolate instantly.
That is absolutely perfect. It coats the back of the spoon, just as I want it to be.
And here's a real treat, some velvety Irish cream liqueur.
This is sheer luxury. There's 4 tablespoons. That's it.
There are no eggs in this recipe. Instead, fold the mix into some lightly whipped cream to create the mousse.
Little at first. It's going in beautifully. That's it. Then the rest. Delicious. Just going to scrape down in there so we get every drop in. You can't have a bit of runny chocolate, can you? And just go on folding that in until it's all one colour.
The mousse is now ready to go onto the chilled base. Gently peel away the paper.
Then put it back into the tin.
A clever way to ensure the chocolate base doesn't stick when serving.
So now, ready to pour this lovely boozy mousse. It's going round like a ribbon. That's it.
Chill in the fridge overnight, but if you're very eager to eat it, just pop it in the freezer.
That's it. Lift that up, and then it'll come off so easily. Look at that.
Decorate with whatever you like. I'm using shop-bought truffles for a little glamour. Now for the finishing touch. This is an absolute knockout.
Very decadent, something to have as a real treat.
The real sweet treat for me has been spending time with Claudia.
You're an absolute star, and you're a cook now.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to make both those dishes.
Well, I've just made something for you.
What?
Stay there.
OK. Shall I cover my eyes?
No, you just stay there.
OK. Oh! Stop! What is this?
It's a tart, very, very rich.
And I could say Mary made it.
That's right.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
What a joy to share some recipes with my dear friend. Together we've created dinners, suppers, or even luppers, perfect for long, lazy weekends. I just hope she likes the chocolate finale.
Mary, I've had a bite of your tart, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and I really want you to consider it because I can walk the dogs, and I'm chatty, but hopefully not too chatty. But will you marry me? I will wait for your reply. Just text me.
Next time, it's all about wildlife with Hamza Yassin,
Ooh, I almost went up with it.
teaching him simple recipes
Is that garlicky enough for you?
Oh, that's amazing.
that he can share with loved ones.
If I don't get a message after this, I think the problem's with me.
I'm back with some wonderful friends.
There we go.
I almost went up with it. Old,
Bess!
I just put it in. I've never cooked like this before.
and new. You've got a very naughty look about you. They all want my help in the kitchen.
If you don't mind me taking notes...
You've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking.
Well, you want me to do it? This is the bit that frightens me.
Some
And now we're cooking.
a little more than others.
Emergency.
So I've created fantastic new recipes.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
Oh, Mary.
Whether you call it dinner, supper, or tea,
I've got this.
these foolproof dishes will guarantee success every time.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished.
There's nothing that I like more than meeting someone who is an expert in their field, like wildlife photographer and cameraman
Hamza Yassin. When he's not busy wielding a camera, Hamza is one of the nation's favourites. A Strictly winner and CBB's presenter.
Hello, Mary. How you doing?
But today, Hamza has asked for my help.
I am horrendous at cooking.
That's why I'm here. Do
Exactly.
you really want to learn?
I do. Do you know, not only do I want to learn, I want to have like a little bit of a showcase, something to show my family when they come over. Maybe a future partner, be like, here's something I learned earlier.
Well, I shall do my very best.
Where better to teach him than in his natural habitat, here at Port Lim Safari Park.
You're very much in your comfort zone here.
I am
Yassin.
indeed. I cook for wildlife more than I do for myself. So I've got a bit of beef fat mixed with some seeds for the birds, not for me.
But it looks so tempting.
It does, but I wouldn't advise you eat it.
Well, I think you've got potential.
Really?
Come and we'll get cooking together.
I like your thinking.
I've got some wonderful ideas for dinners that are foolproof enough for Hamza to learn quickly and hopefully impress a date. We're starting with a delicious earthy crowd pleaser.
Just look, there's a wind, there's a mist, there's about to be more rain. I don't normally cook in a hat,
Yeah.
but
I like your style. That's a cool
is that
style.
all right?
I like it.
So let's get going.
Right, okay. If you don't mind me taking notes,
There's
I've written Mary's special recipes right there.
Just, you've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking. So
Oh,
just
right,
put
okay,
that
okay,
down.
okay.
I love his enthusiasm, but this dish is hands-on and quick as a flash.
Don't get them on the floor.
I won't, I promise I won't.
Into some sizzling butter, shiitake, chestnut and portobello mushrooms.
Your cooking is pretty limited, I gather.
Yeah, unfortunately it is. So I actually get a load of my friends to come over and help me cook. I provide the entertainment, they do the cooking.
And what's your entertainment?
It's movie night, mainly.
Well, that's not your entertainment.
know,
That's turning on the telly.
It's my
Exactly.
telly. It's my telly, I say.
I see.
And then they all cook for me because genuinely my cooking is horrendous.
That's going to change, I
Good.
promise you.
I like the positivity, Mary.
Can you put a little bit of pepper and salt?
Now, when you say a little bit, what do you
No,
mean?
as much as you would like.
I love loads of pepper.
Go on then.
Right, okay.
Right.
Just a smidgen
Now, you
more.
live in Scotland, in a little village.
in a beautiful little village called Kilhoan.
Is there wildlife for that?
Beautiful. I've got otters in my front pond, eagles around the back of the house, honestly, pine martens in my attic. I can't ask for anything more, really.
What sort of eagles do you have? Not a golden eagle.
We do, believe it or not, which is phenomenal.
Now, to kick everything up a gear, some grated garlic,
Just smell that. Is that garlicky enough for you?
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Mary, listen to that.
What is it?
That's the lions. We're definitely on safari today.
I think I'll stay here.
I'm glad there's a fence between us.
I've got a lid underneath. You can
Oh,
bring
yeah.
that up, pop that on there. Now, what we need is a lovely creamy sauce to bring it all together.
This one uses egg yolks for richness, along with double cream.
Just mix that for a few moments. That's it. Well, you're a good whisker. There we are. And then if you can add that Parmesan cheese.
It will now cook in with the mushrooms, creating a thick, rich sauce.
So
Okay.
far, not too difficult.
Not too difficult at all.
So you'll be feeding the village.
They'll be coming over for sure after this.
I feel I know Hamza's village as well as I know him.
You won Strictly, I remember. It was very exciting. And didn't all your village come to the village hall?
Yeah.
And they put it on the screen.
They
so-
did. They were the best support ever. Because I am kind of shy in real life, I stayed off social media, so I didn't know what was happening. But the village kept me informed through pictures showing what they were doing at the village hall, which was just wonderful to see. So I felt their support through the whole...
It got you through that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
We're ready to throw in the pappardelle pasta.
How about you stirring, me
Okay.
putting this in?
It's wide and textured, perfect to hold the sauce. Add the broccoli, which was cooked in with the pasta for the last 3 minutes.
Now, in with that basil. It's looking
Yes. It's looking very good.
good. Now, I think that's a little bit stiff.
Pasta water will slacken the sauce for a velvety finish.
Does smell absolutely wonderful.
And that's my luxurious mushroom pappardelle ready to eat.
Now, do you think you're going to be able to do this?
I think so. And the best thing I like about this, it's not too much to remember.
He's such a quick learner, just like on Strictly.
That's amazing. The creamy sauce is just wonderful.
Do you know your eyes are smiling?
No,
when you
they-
do that.
One of my great joys is cooking for my friends and family. But Hamza wants me to feed a group I'm not that well acquainted with.
We're gonna go out now and feed some giraffes. Have you ever done that before?
It's not been on my list.
They've got a unique thing. They've got a tongue that is 30 centimeters tall.
And they're going to put it out.
Well, yeah, but I promise you, you're gonna absolutely fall in love with them. Come on, buddy. You got Mary Berry in the car. I know.
How lovely.
Come on. Do you want to hand feed them?
No, thank
you
very
sure?
much. No, I've got 5 fingers at the moment.
But they're not going to use their teeth. They'll just use their tongue. And so if you hold your hand out, just like a horse, nice and still.
Did you see that? He didn't take it from my hand.
Looks like we have ourselves a picky eater. I've dealt with those before.
Right, here we go.
Oh, goodness is me. It's so long.
It is so long, and it's super
Amazing.
soft.
You're very beautiful. Yes.
Isn't she
Oh,
beautiful?
There, you...
There
Oi,
we go.
I almost went up with it.
Not quite the table manners I'm used to.
I saw the teeth.
But you see, I've still
Huge.
got my fingers. So it's kind of like a horse. They'll use their lips, they'll use their tongue, but they won't really use their teeth. Come
Now,
on, here
just
we go.
remember, oh, look at
Look at that tongue.
Have you ever seen a tongue as big as that?
Exactly.
This gentle giant is one of a handful of Nubian giraffes that roam these 600 acres.
Quite a soft coat.
Very soft coat. Thank you very much. You're very polite.
And you've got beautiful legs, if nobody's told you.
What a treat. We're heading back, but not before Hamza shows me what he eats whilst he's out in the wild.
This is the food that I take up when I go up the hill and I'm sitting in a hide for 18 hours. And I think you're gonna absolutely love it. Ta-da!
That looks like something for a child. Fish fingers
And pasta.
Penny pasta.
And do you know why?
Why?
It's quiet food. So if I'm sitting in a hide, I can't be making a lot of noise eating crisps or apples and I'm crunching away because it will scare the wildlife away. And to put the icing on the cake as such, I sometimes just add a little bit of ketchup over the top, which I know will probably horrify you.
Well, I'm sure that it keeps you going.
I know fish fingers are popular, but Hamza, I have a recipe that might be more comforting in your lunchbox while you wait patiently in the wild. Rugby lamb, a bubbling one-pot wonder.
So first brown the lamb, and I'm going to put half of it in here because it'll brown quicker. And already it's sizzling, that's just what I want.
You can use neck fillet or shoulder.
Don't let it catch on the bottom. If you leave it, you'll burn it. This does take a bit of time, but it's well worth doing. It all adds to the richness and flavour of the stew.
People often say to me,
What's the difference between a stew and a casserole?
well, to me, they're exactly the same thing. Long, slow cooking. After the second batch is fried, it's on to the vegetables. Chopped leeks and red pepper.
So keep stirring that for a few moments, and this little brown crust at the bottom will come up into the stew and give it flavour. Now the garlic, then the spices,
A little cayenne pepper and some cumin to enrich the juices and give it a kick.
and then it's the passata. You buy it in a carton or a jar, and it's just a puree of tomatoes. What colour it gives.
Add water and seasoning. Before returning the meat to the pan to soak up those spicy flavours.
And there it is, gently bubbling away. It's such a lovely feeling. The job's done, and it just needs a slow simmer in the oven, at least 2 hours. So on with the lid, and the joy of this, it's all in one dish, and there's very little to wash up.
Keep the oven at 140 fan. Slow cooking makes the meat so tender.
God, it smells so good, it looks good. Let's see how that meat is. And I want, when I put a fork through it, I want it to just break easily. And that, indeed, is just what it does.
Stir in a bunch of spinach. This is a hearty, nourishing stew.
Now, if you don't have baby spinach and you grow it yourself, use the bigger leaves, but chop it up first.
Once the spinach has wilted, in goes the finishing touch.
A couple of teaspoons of balsamic glaze. That has a slight sweetness to it, and also it adds to the colour and flavour. Give that a good stir. Gosh, that looks good. Let's have a look. A little bit of meat. There's lots of warmth there. There's a bit of the kick from the cayenne pepper.
I think this is the perfect hearty recipe for Hamza to enjoy when he's out in the cold, or back home after a hard day's graft.
It's all foolproof from beginning to end.
But I want to show Hamza something that may well fit the menu better for a romantic dinner for two. That's if we can cope with the weather, slightly different to the Serengeti. Luckily, some of the team have stepped in.
The heavens have opened. It couldn't rain harder, but I don't mind cooking under pressure.
This, for me, believe it or not, I'm used to this. We have a saying in Scotland, there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just bad clothing.
And there's a drip coming straight down on you.
That's
there
all right.
it is.
I don't mind, that's okay.
My next recipe is so good, we'll forget all about the rain. Poached halibut with clams and a lemony creme fraiche sauce.
You might need the lighter again.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. It's
Oh,
on,
no,
it's
no,
on.
no, we're on.
Bit of a false start, but we're off.
So I've got 4 shallots here, and I've got a little bit of butter and oil.
Add a good glug of apple juice and some garlic.
That will just lightly poach. And we're going to put some halibut in here. Would you like to season it as you would like it? You're a very delicate hand, haven't you? Go on.
Well, I'm a cameraman. We have to sometimes be very delicate with our equipment.
In it goes, skin side down to gently poach for about 8 minutes.
Do you know the one thing I love is I'm going to have all these recipes when I go home and try and attract a girlfriend.
Well, I'm thinking about this girlfriend. She's going to like the outdoor life, isn't she?
For sure. I think a good pair of hiking boots and waterproof jacket is a must.
Right.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Blonde or brunette?
I'm not fussed, to be perfectly honest now. So long as she doesn't mind my long hair and doesn't mind a dude that's probably got longer hair than her, I'm not fussed at all.
Well, if this recipe is to help Hamza's quest for love, we'd better finish it off.
It's had 8 minutes. Let's have
Wonderful.
a look. I want it to be absolutely white. Isn't
And
that
it is.
just right?
Keep the halibut warm while it rests and add the clams.
They've been washed,
Right.
and as you tap them, every single one is closed.
Wonderful.
If they're open,
Yep.
just discard them just like you would if it was a mussel.
Right, OK.
In they go.
Wonderful.
Then we're going to add a little lemon juice.
Lemon juice coming up.
That's right. And then full fat crayfish. So give that all a good stir. We're going to bubble that up
All right.
until each clam opens.
OK. And that's when we know that they're OK to eat.
That's right.
OK.
They only need a minute to simmer away.
I love fish so much that in our local pub, every Friday night, it's fish and chip night. And it's kind of the place where the whole village gathers together to kind of just converse and catch up.
So when you've been cooking this wonderful halibut, I think you might be a helper.
I would say this is the Mary Berry special fish recipe that I learned.
Well, I'd be honoured if my halibut made it on the specials board.
Right, let's see if there's... Oh, they've opened up.
Oh, look at that. That is so cool.
Isn't it easy?
Yeah,
well,
and they've
right.
opened up fully. I thought they'd open up halfway.
A little garnish of parsley before plating up.
There you go, I'll let you
Wait,
hold that one.
we'll get rid of the rain.
Yeah, that's all right. This does smell absolutely divine.
Isn't it good? And then I'm going to just carefully put the spatula through there and then just lift the skin
Oh,
off.
look at that. That is skill right there.
Right. We'll put some green beans on the side.
Green beans, OK.
Do you know you can hear the rain, can't you?
It's atmospheric, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
We're eating seafood.
Yes?
They come out the water, we're in water.
Come rain, wind or shine, this dish always looks picture perfect.
That is to die for. My mouth is salivating. I'm so sorry.
The sauce is delicious.
If I don't get a missus after this, I think the problem's with me, not with my cooking.
I hope I've inspired Hamza to cook more. Now he wants to teach me about his great passion, the art of photography. Port Lim is home to 900 animals across 75 species. Hopefully, I can snap at least one of them.
See the zebra, Mary?
can,
See the
very
zebra?
tiny, yes.
Right, I've set up the camera for you. All you've got to do is
Is
point
press that.
and shoot.
Hamza's professional equipment is slightly out of my comfort zone.
Your eyepiece is right in there,
Yeah.
and the button, if you bring your index finger right up to the top here, that's it.
Okay.
I'm not sure I have a photographer's eye just yet.
Whee! I'm getting the two back sides. Would you like to ask it to put its head up?
Well, that's. I'll see if I can squeak.
Here we are.
Did you get the shot?
I got it.
At last.
Oh, look at that.
That's good. Now, David Attenborough would be proud of that, wouldn't he?
I think he would love that. He'd hire you immediately.
Got big bottoms, haven't they?
They do, but all that bottom is good for kicking power.
Is it?
These guys have to outrun a lion, and they have to kick, so they rear up, just like a horse, and they kick backwards, so they need to have all that mass on their rear end to be able to use those powerful hooves of theirs.
It's quite fashionable, big bottoms at the moment.
They are indeed, they are indeed.
It's a very handsome creature.
What an experience! I want to give Hamza one last recipe to say thank you. This indulgent chocolate cake is perfect to impress a loved one, a truly foolproof way to make a moist but light sponge.
This is a dairy-free chocolate cake. It's rich and a true winner.
Start by adding 150 grams of caster sugar to 175 grams of self-raising flour and a teaspoon of baking powder.
Don't be over generous with it because it'll rise up and fall down in the oven if it's too much. 1 level teaspoon.
Then it's just a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder for that strong chocolate flavour.
So everything's in there, all the dry ingredients. They just need a little stir so that it's all one pale chocolatey colour. That's it. I'll just put that to one side. And now to the wet ingredients.
Break 2 eggs into 150 ml of sunflower oil, along with 2 tablespoons of golden syrup.
I remember golden syrup when I was a child on porridge on a cold winter's day. And lastly, a small tin of coconut cream.
Give it a quick whisk and then bring everything together.
I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've got a patterned shirt on just in case any of this chocolate mixture comes on. Not the time to wear a white shirt.
The oil and coconut cream really are a great alternative to butter.
Now that's beautifully smooth. I've got 2 tins here, 20 centimetres. If you're really fussy and you were perhaps putting it into a competition at a village show or something, you could weigh each one before you put it in the oven and you'd know that they were equal. But I've got quite a good eye and I think they will be. It's a beautiful mixture, absolutely smooth.
Into the oven they go at 160 fan for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Oh, wonderful chocolatey smell. Those look just perfect. They're lovely deep sponges, shrinking away from the sides, firm to the touch.
I'll leave them to cool while I make a rich, velvety and dairy-free ganache.
I've started to melt some dairy-free chocolate. Then I'm going to add a can of coconut cream. And mix that together. That's it. Now that's runny at the moment, but I need it to be cold. So you leave that in the fridge until it's spreadable.
Now to unveil the sponges.
There we are. This one that I turned out, I've put the rounded side, which was the top in the oven, underneath, so you get a perfect shape when I put the second one on.
The chilled icing is now ready to spread.
But to stop any of these crumbs coming up into the icing, I'm going to spread it with a little apricot jam. It makes it even more delicious. So if you just take one and spread it round, if there's an odd lump in here, it's whole apricot, and I hope that I get that piece. When I was at college, we were taught to sieve the apricot jam for perfection, but now I'm the boss, and I find it much easier just to spread it as it is.
Half the icing goes in the middle.
You notice I'm not dipping my fingers in. It is very, very tempting. Spread that right to the edge, and it's just the right consistency. Gosh, that looks grand, doesn't it? Really good-sized cake. That's it. It's a lovely, generous icing, and then you just finish it off with swirls. This is the part that I like. You know, it's when you look at it and you think, how am I going to finish it? How's it going to look its best? I've got some dairy-free grated white chocolate here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it round the outside. And that's ready to eat.
Of course, I need to test it to make sure it's good enough for Hamza.
That just melts in the mouth. Very good indeed.
I can't wait to share this delicious cake with Hamza to round off a wonderful day. Although the cake may not be the main attraction.
Look at them.
Oh, gracious me. They're jolly hungry, aren't they?
They are beautiful.
I'm really pleased that this is very thick glass.
Have you ever been on safari before?
I have been to Kenya.
Right.
And we were in open trucks. We were driving past and they told us to be quiet. And they were almost as near as that. And then
Right.
suddenly they were going, ah. And I promise you, that no one was quicker than under the seat. It's that sort of slow roar
Yeah.
that is very, very frightening.
Yeah, they do this beautiful thing where they go,
Do that again. Oh, gracious me. Now, they've eaten up every scrap of meat.
yes.
Can I tempt you to a piece of cake?
I would love to. I can't say no to that. Oh, look at that.
And there's none for you, boys.
No,
There we are.
I'm glad they're not interested because I'll be the lion today. Now, this cake, Mary, is so beautiful.
I love chocolate cake, but I have never eaten chocolate cake in the company of lions.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty special moment.
I've loved getting to know the giraffes,
There we go.
I almost went up with it.
zebras,
I'm getting the two backsides.
and lions.
Do you want some chocolate cake?
But the best company of all has been Hamza. And I do hope he enjoys cooking the recipes I've shared with him today.
Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed myself. And I'm hoping that with your recipes, if I manage to woo a certain young lady, if I get married, you're certainly going to be on the guest list.
I'll make sure I'm free.
I'm glad.
Play it cool.
Is that what I should do?
I think so.
Next time,
You're getting a bit slapdash.
Sue Perkins finds it hard to follow instructions.
I can't play tennis!
But with my foolproof recipes,
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
she'll be a smash hit when it comes to entertaining.
Yum.
I don't think life gets better than that. Come on. I'm back with some wonderful friends.
There we go.
I almost went up with it. Old,
Bears.
I just put it in. I've never cooked like this before.
and new. You've got a very naughty look about you. They all want my help in the kitchen.
If you don't mind me taking notes.
You've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking.
Well, you want me to do it? This is the bit that frightens me.
Some,
And now we're cooking.
a little more than others.
Emergency.
So I've created fantastic new recipes.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
Oh, Mary.
Whether you call it dinner, supper, or tea,
I've got this.
these foolproof dishes will guarantee success every time.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished.
What could be better? My dear friend Sue Perkins is coming to visit today.
Sue and I spent 7 years side by side in a tent on Bake Off. And she's now become one of our most popular TV and radio presenters.
But we've never cooked together, so we're in for a real treat.
I've not seen her for a while. And what do you give the woman who's got everything? Well, a chest full of soft herbs as it goes.
Sue loves cooking, but I gather never really follows a recipe.
Bears. Hello, lovely. Can I just say your security is very lax?
Come on.
All right,
in.
I'm coming round. I'm coming round. Hello, my darling friends. I've got to give you a hug.
Just so good to see you. We're going to cook together.
I've chosen these exciting dishes. They're just the ticket for someone who likes a more freestyle way of cooking.
We've never cooked together, and all the time we've known each other, we've never cooked together.
But I know you're a good cook.
I mean, I do cook a lot, and I cook a lot of silly, nonsensical, frou-frou things, but I also like pragmatic cooking, and that's what my mum does. Basics done well.
And where did she learn?
She learnt from you. I grew up with your books in the house, and your kind of recipes have been in our family for 50 years.
No pressure then. This first recipe will be perfect for a cook like Sue. Not too many instructions to follow, but delicious.
Falafel and pickled cabbage and whipped feta. How do you feel about that?
I buy falafel a lot. I don't think I've ever made them.
You've never made them? Well, this is a first then.
Perfect. That sounds delicious. Because you've obviously and very sweetly catered for the fact I'm a vegetarian, so I really appreciate that.
The falafel is simply a chickpea mix packed full of flavour.
First of all, put some oil in the pan, and I've got a couple of banana shallots, and just gently fry them to start with.
It's not often you see a finely diced banana shallot.
Give it a turn, and that's looking good.
Add crushed garlic, followed by the dry spices, coriander and cumin.
That smells good.
Fry them off to make sure there's no powdery aftertaste.
Now, what's your kitchen like at home?
Chaos, as you can imagine.
I don't imagine.
Well, I'm quite messy. I get very excited by food, and I'll pick a region in my head, and there'll be this mountain of washing up and chaos that I've created, because my brain is a bit like a pinball machine.
Sue, you seem to be doing well to me. Just tip the shallots into a bowl to cool.
We've really gone for the spicing. It's nice. I like it.
The zest and juice of a lemon.
Don't grate yourself, because we're not insured.
You couldn't insure these hands. Not worth it. Do I put the juice in here, Bess?
Yes?
That zesty lemon tang will be balanced by handfuls of fresh parsley.
All of this parsley?
Yes, all of it.
And finally, something with an aromatic punch.
I love the smell of coriander.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's something that you either love or hate, and I bet you love it.
I absolutely love it, because I love my curries and I love all that sort of Southeast Asian stuff, so you can't really cook that without coriander.
Now 4 tablespoons of plain flour and a beaten egg to bind it.
You're getting a slight hint of the Perkins kitchen here with the mess now. This is one of the few honest days' work I've done in the last 10 years.
Don't worry, the next part is in the blender.
So what about you? Do you have gadgets in the kitchen?
I have had a lot of gadgets, but they don't last long. I've smashed blenders, I've had boiling hot soup in the face, A&E, I've tripped over plugs.
I think I'm going to do
I think you should.
chickpeas.
I think you should, yeah. If I touch that, that's emergency
You're
services.
not coming anywhere near it.
I'm not going anywhere near it.
Right, so on this goes.
2 tins of chickpeas, roughly chopped.
So you don't need to add any water or anything? You don't need to add any water or anything?
No!
Good, great. Sometimes I put an ice cube in there.
And that'll make a row.
It makes a real din, I love it.
That's it.
Now simply mix the chickpeas into the onions, herbs and spices.
I think that's incorporated okay.
Did you put a little more seasoning in or
I shall
not?
pop a little bit more in.
We'd
This is
like
the
to.
home cook seasoning. This is the chefy seasoning.
Well, chefy, please.
A quick wash of the hands and we can get shaping.
These can go straight on the tray.
Thank you. It's a sort of classic falafel shape.
Now, they do vary a little bit in size, but does it matter?
No.
Because some people like big ones and some people like smaller ones. That's it.
Genuinely, I would be eating these all day long.
Now, look, what's this mess here?
Oh, that's going to be the massive one at the end.
No, it's not. It's going to be 2 there.
OK.
You're getting a bit slapdash.
I know, because this is the end of the concentration span. You see, there's a hyper-focused sort of 5 minutes, and then there's a slight tailing off, isn't there?
30 minutes to chill, then into a hot pan.
Bit of olive oil in there, a drop of olive oil. You can't have a bit, can you? They take about 3 minutes on each side,
OK.
roughly. But, I mean, keep peeking to see, but it wants to be a pale golden brown.
I'm one of these early flippers. I just can't, I want to fiddle with it, but you've got to
Just
leave it.
keep looking, because there's nothing worse than it looking undercooked.
It's coming along, it's getting there.
All we need is some crisp lettuce, a spoon of pickled red cabbage, and something I just love, a dollop of whipped feta.
It makes it very rich and it
too
goes
good.
perfectly well. But we've done it differently because I've added yoghurt. Just mix it until it's a lovely light
Yum.
consistency.
Greek-style yoghurt is best.
Well, they look amazing.
I can't wait. Try this whipped feta, which is calling me. It's screaming my name. That feta is unreal.
What about the falafel?
Really good. I'm so used to this sort of dusty, sandy falafel you buy in supermarkets, and these are really soft and really delicious.
And the great thing about these, before you fry them, you can freeze them and just fry them once they've thawed.
I want that in an injectable form.
I can arrange that.
I know you
The
can.
only thing is it goes in your bottom.
Perfect. Not again, Mary.
It's a glorious spring day, perfect for planting Sue's gift to me, and to show off my veg patch at the same time.
Oh, this is very smart.
Well, it's for my old age. When I'm really old, I shall sit on the edge and do a bit of planting.
I'm only nearly 90, not ready for that yet. I still love getting stuck into some gardening.
So there we have a lot of little plants in here. So if I turn them out, look at all those roots
Ooh.
there.
That, to coin a berry expression, is cram jam.
Cram jam full of root. And then if you gently prise them apart and get plenty of root with that,
And how many do you want in a chunk?
I'm going to take 2. If you put them in there and you want to plant the earth just to the top there,
Right.
where the earth is now,
And how far apart, Bez?
about 4 inches apart.
Got you.
I put that stick there so you can do
Yeah.
it, and I'll pass them to you. So that's 1, and we'll take a chance and have 2 in that one. So you really can't plant basil till after May because of the frost.
Yeah, they're a delicate little thing, aren't they?
So they are beautifully spaced, about 5 inches apart, straight road. You're a true professional gardener when you do things like that. Don't they look good? It's very rewarding.
It's so rewarding, and it's just such a neat, simple trick. I love it. Because most of the time, this will just sit on a windowsill. You have one great meal out of it, and it'll just wither and die. And now look, all its babies can flourish.
There are little ones ready to come on.
I forgot to wear gloves, though. Now, if only there was a pair of clean white trousers nearby on which I could
Don't you dare.
I'm going to choose you. The thing is, you're probably quicker than I am.
Planting done. I've chosen my next recipe because it makes the most of fresh fruit and veg and will appeal to Sue's endearing creative approach.
I love bruschetta, love it.
It's with goat's cheese, asparagus and fig.
Absolutely delicious.
It's one of my favourites because it's so easy to prepare ahead. Start with the asparagus, snapping off the woody ends, then blanch for a couple of minutes in salted boiling water.
Do you know what, Bez? What my mum would do with these, they're perfectly usable, the ends, soup.
Absolutely, she was wasting on one.
Absolutely. Right, that's going to be nice.
While the asparagus simmers away, brush the baguette slices with olive oil on both sides, ready for toasting.
That looks good.
I think it's done.
2 minutes is all the asparagus need. Drain and run under cold water to keep the bright colour.
Look at me refreshing. Refresh, refresh, refresh.
Just concentrate on the job. Oh,
You
yeah.
couldn't be more refreshed if they tried. Right.
Now, I put the grill on full and I'm going to just season the layers. You can be my bender downer to see when they're done. Want them both.
Right, I'm bending down. No, they're good. They can probably have a little bit more, I think.
What do you mean, they're absolutely undone?
Well, I was just trying to spare your blushes and be polite.
While the baguette toasts, Sue and I imagine how we would comment on it if this was Bake Off.
If it was black, what would you say?
If it was black, I'd say it was crispy. And if it was a mess, I'd say it was informal.
Yeah.
I would say it was
all those
because you would always say, yes, it's very informal. And that would mean it had completely exploded.
We were a kind lot. Anyway,
Mary, you can bend better than I can. That's coming up. That's coming up nicely.
The delicious figs need very little doing to them.
so each one into 6. Can you manage that?
It's a good job it's foolproof because the fool has arrived.
With both sides toasted, we can start to build up the bruschetta.
How about this?
Oh, crispy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not too dark. That's just perfect on both sides.
I'm glad you were looking at that because it would be burnt on my watch.
I'm giving Sue free rein to enjoy her creative chaos. She's starting with a generous layer of creamy spreadable goat's cheese.
Do you know what? I don't own a palette knife.
If you don't own a palette knife, you can use a spoon. This is versatile. You can use a very rich cream cheese and perhaps a little bit of garlic in it. Would do just as well.
The sweet, ripe fig sits on top of the cheese.
All right, I'm going to dig those in.
All right.
It's got a lot of height, this canapé, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The roof of your mouth is going to know that you've got involved with it.
I think it's a step up from a canapé. A canapé should go in one mouthful.
You've not seen me.
I'd like to see.
Oh, I will. You know I will.
No, we'll see.
Finish with the perfectly al dente asparagus to bring it all together.
Could you explain what's happened to this one?
This one?
Yeah, oh, I see you split it in half. Well, that shows you're an individual.
That's exactly what my teachers used to say just before expelling me.
Finally, season and drizzle runny honey and olive oil all over.
Particularly on the asparagus because it will char grill a bit.
They're going back under the grill. That's if there's anything left.
Oh, it's delicious.
That's really good. Whoever cooked that is sensational.
So if you're doing this ahead, don't do the drizzling. Just leave them covered in the fridge.
So the drizzle is always a last-minute thing.
Yeah. Right at the top of the oven under the grill, shut the door and keep an eye on them.
Fabulous.
It will need 4 or 5 minutes for the figs to caramelise.
Is that crisp?
It's certainly crisp, isn't it? Yum.
You said you were going to do it in one mouthful.
I would, but it'll go everywhere. This is so good, I never want to stop eating it.
Gosh, it is so good.
You've really smashed this, and the sweetness is really good from the figs.
Let's get going and have a cup of coffee.
But first of all, you have to stop this awful haunted tea towel. I don't know. What are you? I don't know, it's haunted.
Come on.
The fact that you actually believe that is going to... I can't deal with that.
Cooking isn't the only thing Sue and I have never done together. I used to play tennis all the time, and for years I've promised to give Sue a few tips so she could indulge too.
Right, Bez, I'm ready. Give us your best.
Oh, how about getting in position? And I've got the firing line.
I was going to say, how about you do one? But no, because you're Dame Mary Berry, I shall oblige. Generations of surf-like Perkins have bent the knee.
You look the part, my friend. Oh, look at that. You've got the movement and the sun's out.
Oh.
Oh,
How do you even not? Oh, I can't do it. I can't play tennis.
Yes.
I can't play tennis.
Just keep your eye on the ball, Sue.
yes,
I touched it, Bez.
yes, go.
Oh, this is extraordinary.
Go.
I can't.
Gosh, you can hit it, my Jove, you can. Wimbledon, here we come. Right, you're doing so well. I am speeding it up.
No, Bez. Oh.
Oh, McEnroe. Swing of it now.
That's it, my friend. Keep going. The practice is paying off. Well, almost. While Sue carries on, I'm nipping back to cook another meal that's big on flavour, with a meat and vegetarian element to keep us both happy.
I've grown to love this chimichurri sauce that goes with my roast pork.
This aromatic South American salsa verde is so simple.
It's foolproof. So here, I've got a fillet of pork. It's a fair-sized one, and I'm going to roast it. But first of all, I'm going to marinate it to add to the flavour.
The perfect pork marinade starts with a generous glug or two of olive oil and the juice of half a lemon. In go a couple of cloves of crushed garlic and paprika.
Look how beautifully red that is.
Chili flakes give the sauce a spicy kick. Season and bring the marinade together.
It's really the garlic that needs mixing with the other, that's it. Then I'm going to put the pork in it. And this is a fairly fat pork fillet. Fillet of pork is not too expensive. It's all lean meat and cooked in this way, full of flavour. So just push that in.
Marinate in the fridge for 1 hour. The longer you leave it, the better the flavour.
So into the pan. That's sizzling perfectly. Now I'm going to keep an eye on this and keep turning it. And it's browning quickly. It's a very quick job, this, as long as you've got a hot pan. That's just perfect. Lift that out. Now into the oven at 200 fan for about 18 minutes.
To take the tenderloin to the next level, my no-fuss, no-cook chimichurri sauce. Start with 8 tablespoons of olive oil and the juice of half a lemon. Then in with freshly chopped parsley, coriander and oregano.
And a small banana shallot, finely chopped.
Crushed garlic, chili flakes and seasoning, and my sharp, tangy sauce is almost there.
All I've got to do is to mix that up. And that's the consistency of it, just dropping. Perfect.
Rest the pork to let the juices set.
That feels just about right.
Then slice and load with lashings of chimichurri.
Just makes it come alive. I think that looks very stylish, in fact, quite stunning.
Sue is a veggie, so I know the pork won't be for her. But she's bound to have worked up an appetite on court. So I'm making this sweet and crunchy hispy cabbage just for Sue.
I know Sue well, and she doesn't like complicated recipes. This is very straightforward and utterly delicious. My favourite cabbage is what I call pointed. That's what I was brought up to, but it's got a bit posh since then. It's now called sweetheart cabbage or hispy cabbage. It's got a lovely crunch to it, and I'm serving it with a tomato dressing.
To start, quarter the cabbage and pop into boiling salted water for 1.5 minutes.
And immediately, you see, the outside leaves are brightening up, bright green, very tempting.
To keep its crunch, plunge the cabbage immediately into cold water.
And then that'll stop it cooking and keeps that bright green.
Cooled, drained and thoroughly dried, brush with olive oil, season, then into a griddle pan with the cabbage cut side down.
Sizzling already, and they fit in very nicely. So you want char grilling on both cut sides and across the back here. And I'm just going to put a little oil ready to turn it over in a minute. This looks so smart, so different. I know that Sue is going to love this. She entertains with style. She likes different things. This, I'm sure, will be a favourite of hers.
A touch more seasoning and we're done.
That really does look pretty amazing, doesn't it?
Simply plate up and pour over my sun-dried tomato and sriracha dressing. Delicious.
Right.
I've been cooking while you've been away.
Great, because I'm hungry again. It's been 30 minutes since I've eaten.
I've done some lovely chimichurri pork and hispy cabbage with a lovely dressing.
I love hispy cabbage. It's so good. It can take on so many different flavours. It's really Moorish. I'm going to leave you to the pork and I'm going to heavily get involved in that.
I think I'll get it up in one go. There we are. Whoops.
Delicious.
And I'll have some of this lovely pork.
So that's chimichurri dressing.
That's right.
Yum.
Goes on all sorts of things other than pork.
Yeah, slather it on it. Veg, everything.
You could have it on hispy cabbage, couldn't you?
Just going to preemptively. We know it's going to happen, so. Oh, I need 2 portions of this because, quite frankly, that was a gruelling workout that you made me go through. I've not exercised like that since forever.
Builds you up.
I don't know if I need any more building up, Mary. I think I'm built up enough.
Save some room, my friend, because no dinner is complete without a pud. This scrumptious plate pie works best if you follow the recipe. Easy with my clever sweet short crust pastry and piles of rhubarb.
Let's see if I can just do that bit. Right, there we go.
That's it.
Toss the rhubarb in caster sugar to release its juices and corn flour to create a sauce.
It's the corn flour that makes it smooth and saucy rather than runny.
Self-sourcing. At the moment, it's looking like fruit and dust.
Don't you worry, it will change.
All right.
While the rhubarb steeps, onto the pastry.
Pâté sucre, isn't that what they call it?
You're getting terribly grand. You'll be over to the Paris Cordon Bleu within a week.
But they won't have me.
Sue won't go wrong with this all-in-one pastry method.
So there's plain flour going in there.
Yeah.
Cold cubed butter. Whiz till it's crumb-like and add the icing sugar.
And you don't add the sugar at the beginning because it would stick to the butter.
Ah!
That's it.
2 beaten eggs, having reserved some for glazing, whiz, and the pastry's done.
Oh, that is sensational. People always find pastry quite intimidating to make, but actually you just do it like that. It's easy, isn't it?
Using an enamel plate to bake the pie ensures success.
This is terribly smart. So using metal means that the heat gets around it quicker and you do get it beautifully cooked underneath.
So enamel's a better conductor than anything else.
That's very professional.
Well, I can say the words, I don't know what they mean.
I've rolled out the bottom layer.
Amazing.
There we are. Now just leave that hanging over the edge. And then we come to the top.
I say we, but the rest is up to Sue.
God, it's so relaxing.
It's good, isn't it?
Everyone should make pastry as a sort of stress-relieving tactic.
You've got the technique.
Well, as I say, I had the best teacher.
All that's left is to pile on the rhubarb, including those wonderful juices.
Really mounting it high.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well done.
Brush the edge with the reserved beaten egg so the pastry topping will stick.
This is taking me to such a happy place, Bez.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm with my nan and I'm with my mum and...
Perfect. Now for the real challenge, covering that mountain of rhubarb filling.
There you are, it's all yours. That's it. Couldn't be better.
Two kinks and dinks, homemade.
It's what happens at home.
Trim around the edge,
Not my forte, neatness.
then pinch the edges together to seal.
That's perfect. So, Operation Glazing. We've got our beaten egg,
And that just gives it a nice colour.
a gorgeous shine, and that's so important.
Finally, decorate the top with any leftover trimmings.
As informally as you want. Are you enjoying this?
More than I can tell you.
A sprinkling of caster sugar to give the top a golden crunch. Then once chilled, it's time to bake.
In it goes. Gosh, that looks really brilliant.
Yum.
Bake at 200 fan for 15 to 20 minutes to crisp the base. Then reduce to 160 fan to cook through. Time to whip the boozy topping, brandy, cream and icing sugar.
That is just right. I can tell you what you're going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say. I'd have a bet on it.
Oh, go on then. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to think just pop a bit of cream in that and that's good.
That's delicious. You like it a little bit on
We
the side.
absolutely do. We are very much as one when it comes to just slathering alcohol into desserts.
Very careful. Keep level. That's it. On the top there. I think that looks perfect. Are you proud of that?
I'm really proud of that. It looks really pretty and deeply edible.
And you managed to do all those edges. The leaves are beautifully in place. It looks tempting. I like the way the knife goes through. Crunch, 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 crunch. How about that? Look at it.
Oh. And then you can scoop all that delicious juice out.
That's it.
Get some of that.
Perfect.
All that needs is a dollop of boozy cream
Lovely.
and we're good to go.
Yum.
I don't think life gets better than that. Come on.
Cheers, my darling friend.
The sweetness of that is just right, isn't it?
It is, it's not too sweet.
And wonderful pastry that has got crunch. Look at that, as short, sweet, short crust.
Honestly, it makes me tearful, it's so good.
So have you enjoyed your cooking day?
I've had the best day. The exercise in the middle of it was brutal, I won't lie.
Sheer pleasure having you here.
Oh, my friend, I've loved it. Thank you. Sorry I'm not chatting much, but I'm just eating.
Shall we just go around the corner, find a drink and sit and enjoy this? Come on.
And let's finish off the brandy from that boozy cream.
Next time, Dragon's Den's Sara Davies doesn't know what to wear
It's all about impressing Mary today.
as we cook some celebratory dishes
Those look champion, don't they?
She is.
in an alfresco extravaganza.
I mean, that's pretty good. I can't believe I made it.
I'm back with some wonderful friends.
There we go.
I almost went up with it. Old, best,
I just put it in. I've never cooked like this before.
and new. You've got a very naughty look about you.
They all want my help in the kitchen.
If you don't mind me taking notes.
You've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking.
Well, you want me to do it? This is the bit that frightens me.
Some,
And now we're cooking.
a little more than others.
Emergency.
So I've created fantastic new recipes.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
Oh, Mary.
Whether you call it dinner, supper, or tea,
I've got this.
these foolproof dishes will guarantee success every time.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished.
There's nothing better than celebrating a special occasion with delicious food.
I'm here to meet the lovely Sara Davies, who turns 40 this year.
It's all about impressing Mary today. I think she quite like that one. It feels right. It's got pockets. Who doesn't love a dress in pockets?
Known as a TV dragon and craft master, Sara wants to celebrate her milestone year.
While she has no trouble coming up with clever craft ideas, she's struggling with her dinner party menu, so I'm here to help.
I've invited Sara to the magnificent Clifton House. It's a setting sure to inspire.
Oh, lovely to see you. You look absolutely delicious. How about this then?
It's just beautiful.
It is wonderful. Now, this is your 40th birthday year, and you're a great party girl.
I do love a good party, I'm not going to lie.
I've got lots of things up my sleeve for you.
Don't I know you've got lots of things up your sleeve, Mary? I am like your biggest fan.
Clifton House sits beside the tranquil Thames in beautiful Berkshire. It's witnessed some extraordinary parties, including a few of my own.
This room is really special to me. It's called the boudoir. And when my mother was 100, we had tea for the family here. Very classic tea, beautiful cakes, tiny sandwiches, very special.
So what do you class as tea then? So you say you had tea in here. So is that like afternoon tea with
That was
scones?
afternoon tea. But when it comes to the main meal of the day, do you call it tea, supper, dinner? What do you call it?
Up north, dinner's what we had for lunch. And tea is what I would have when I come in from school. And my grandma, she was a Mary. My grandma was all for making us whatever we wanted for tea.
Spoiling you, in other words.
Well, yes. So I used to have golden syrup and banana toasties. And my little sister used to like Yorkshire puddings, so my grandma would set to and do her a plate of Yorkshire puddings and gravy. And that was a tea.
Very, very, very healthy.
Well, I know what it's like to spoil the grandchildren. But it's spoiling party guests that we need to talk about.
You've got lots of parties planned, have you, for your 40th?
Oh, I've just decided I'm doing a whole year of celebrating, Mary. I figured you only turn 40 once. I'm going to make the most of it.
But I think you're a little bit worried about the cooking, is that right?
I've been trotting out the same lasagna, Mary, for 20 years now. I love it if I go to someone's for a dinner party and I really feel like they've made the effort to home cook everything and it feels special. I want to be that Susie homemaker.
I found the perfect spot to get cooking.
Now, wow.
With a foolproof recipe that is sure to get Sara's party started.
So, crab cake.
I love crab cakes.
We're going to make little ones, which
Right.
are excellent to go with drinks. Great for a party.
Oh, like a little canapé.
A little canapé.
And do you know what? That crab looks fabulous. And I actually live near Whitby. I'm sure we have the best crab in the country.
The subtle flavours of the white crab are boosted with full-fat mayonnaise, lemongrass paste, which is easily available, and freshly grated ginger.
I do like a bit of ginger in everything. I like to do a ginger shot on a morning. Ginger and apple.
Gosh, early in the morning, I think that would kill me.
Sweet chilli sauce for a final punch.
You're good at following recipes, though.
So I'm one of those people, Mary. I'll do it exactly as you say. If I'm following a recipe, I'll lay all the stuff out like I see you do on the telly, because otherwise you'll forget something.
A whisked egg and panko breadcrumbs will bind the crab. Salt and pepper, of course, and finally some coriander.
This is what they call a tag team, Mary.
I'm the sous chef.
You the sous chef. I'm going to be dining out on that, Mary. You're doing it for a lot of years.
That's the fish cake mix done. You can't go wrong.
Right, now we're going to make about 30
Right.
small ones. So let's just mash it down, and I'll just divide it so that we know how far it's going.
That's a great idea, actually. If you get 3 out of that and get 4 out of the next one, a little bit bigger.
You're in control, I think.
I think I am. I'm
Wherever
used to
it's
being in control, Mary.
And she's quick too. They're done in no time. Now to cook them. Simply roll them in a little more of the panko breadcrumbs. A love of outdoor cooking is something Sara and I have in common.
It's a bit like camping. And you are a great camper.
Well, I always feel like I cheat calling it camping. I love my camper van. And my dad built my camper van. So me and my mum like to do a bit of cooking in the mini kitchen in the camper van.
We used to go on camper holidays. We'd stay on a farm and then go off in the camper van. But as soon as we got back to the farm, everybody would disappear and I would clean out the van. And it was like...
It's the worst job, isn't it?
It used to look like the bottom of a parrot's cage.
Sunflower oil into a hot pan and we're ready to go.
Then lift them one by one into the pan.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Just come on.
Oh, right, OK, so...
Oh, you're going to be on your own.
Yes, true.
That's right, drop them in. That's lovely. Can you hear the little sizzle?
I can hear the sizzle.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's not quite as scary as I was thinking it was going to be. Oh, they look very fancy, don't they?
Fry in small batches to give them room. 2 to 3 minutes each side should do the job.
Oh, those look champion, don't they?
I'm fancying myself as quite the little cook now, Mary, you know. Your little apprentice is doing well here.
To serve on the side, a fresh salsa. Sweet chilli sauce. More lemongrass paste. Spring onion, ginger, cucumber, coriander, and crisp sliced radish for its bite and colour.
In it goes.
Mix together with sunflower oil, and there we have it.
Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Do you know, I'd never think to make a salsa like this.
Put a little bit very carefully on the top of each one and we'll have a taste. 3 on a plate and then a pile. That's just perfect. You have got the artist's touch. Who's going to be first? You are. Go on.
No, let's go together. Let's go
Okay.
together. Cheers. Don't know if you cheers this, but... Yeah.
A celebratory starter Sara can make to impress. Foolproof lemongrass crab cakes with cucumber radish salsa.
I think we did good. The salsa really makes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
Sara's also planning an intimate family dinner for her birthday. You can't go wrong with duck for a celebration, especially with brandy sauce.
The usual way of cooking duck breast is to leave the skin on, perhaps scoring it, put it in a dry pan and cooking it to get it crunchy.
But to make it ahead, do this. With a small knife, cut under the skin and firmly pull it back.
So there it is. And I've got 2 lovely duck breasts. Pop them on a plate and drizzle them with a little honey, and that'll help to brown them quickly.
Season. Then into a hot pan sizzling with sunflower oil and butter.
2 minutes on each side. Put a little bit of honey on the top of that. I do this on chicken breasts too, especially if you've got strips of chicken breasts. If you don't put a little bit of honey or brown sugar on them, they remain a pale colour and overcook.
Season.
So turn them over. Oh, gosh, look at that gorgeous colour. That's just what you're looking for.
Onto a tray and into a 180 fan oven for 8 minutes. Easy.
They look wonderful, just what I want them to be, beautifully browned. I'm not leaving them on the metal tray because they would go on cooking. I want to rest them without cooking them anymore. That's it. So while the duck breasts are resting, I'm going to make the brandy and watercress sauce.
In the same pan, add more butter and finely chopped banana shallots. They will absorb the flavours from the duck.
Just give that a stir and let it get tender. Then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of brandy, whatever's in the cupboard. And the smell is wonderful.
Dijon mustard, Worcester sauce,
That's looking all right. Just a splash of lemon. That's it.
and half a pint of this glorious double cream.
As soon as you add something like brandy and cream, it's special.
Season and it's done.
The other Saturday we were doing absolutely nothing, and I made the evening very special by making this duck. I suppose you'd call it a date night, but if I said that to my husband, he wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Finely chopped watercress goes in at the end, or it will lose its colour.
Sauce is made, the duck is rested. Now I'm going to serve it up.
For a dish this special, I want the plate to look magnificent.
Diagonal cuts, nice sharp knife, which is lovely. Oh, that's just perfect. If Sara served this at one of her dinner parties for her birthday, gosh, I think it would go down really well. Something really special.
I can't wait to tuck in.
Bet you envy me. It's so tender. In fact, I'm going to have another one right now.
Duck breast with brandy and watercress sauce. It's very smart, but wonderfully foolproof. Cliveden House has hosted many guests over the centuries. From Queen Victoria to Gandhi, Charlie Chaplin to the Beatles. But we all know you don't need such grand settings to entertain those we love.
Did you often go round to your mum's for tea?
Actually, I love to have her to our house because I often have my mum and dad and then Simon's mum and dad and my sister and her husband, and I don't mind catering for the 5,000, whereas it feels a lot for my mum to manage. And I've got a lovely big table and we can all sit there as a family, and I just love it. I love having a house full, and I love entertaining and having parties and people around.
Perfect.
This next recipe is an ideal centrepiece for Sara's celebrations. Coq au vin, patina pie.
I've got a medium-sized chicken here. Choose a pan that's just about the right size. It'll be a tight fit. So in it goes. That's it. I've got a whole onion here, and you see I've left the skin on. Well, the skin gives colour to the stock.
Squeeze in celery, carrots, a few bay leaves, and 2 pots of shop-bought concentrated stock.
So in goes the water. That's it. As you can see, the chicken is snug in there. Hardly any room for the water, so it'll give a concentrated stock.
Season and bring to the boil, then simmer for about an hour. When it's done, let the chicken cool, save the stock and get on with the sauce. Starting with sunflower oil and streaky bacon.
And who doesn't like the smell of bacon? I think my husband would think it was breakfast time and you have that marvellous bacon smell. Well, chance would be a fine thing he's not getting it. With the shallots, I kept a little bit of the root there because it means that they'll hold together better. So in they go, those up a bit.
Whole button mushrooms in next.
I've always enjoyed coq au vin because it's a classic French dish, but what fun to have it in a pie and you get a lovely, rich, flaky crust on top.
Grated garlic and some intense tomato puree.
Now let me show you a really foolproof way of getting a rich sauce that's beautifully smooth.
Whisk brandy and red wine into the flour, making sure that there are no lumps.
That's having a good sizzle and it's ready to have that wine sauce going in. And keep stirring until it's thickened.
Reduce the liquid by a third and pour in the saved stock from the chicken.
Oh, that's heaven in a pan. And now for the final touches.
Fresh oregano, a splash of Worcester sauce and seasoning.
I'll tell you what, perfect.
Finally, the chicken skinned and sliced.
And it's beautifully moist and succulent, and that's because we poached it first. I've got some breast and some thigh, so everybody will get a bit of both.
Now simply spoon into a pie dish.
Oh, the smell is just wonderful. This is going right to the top. That looks very special, but it's going to have pastry on top, and that'll be a showstopper.
Begin by pressing strips of puff pastry around the wet edge. Carefully place on the lid and trim away any surplus, which will be used to decorate.
You know, sometimes I've done, particularly for a chap, a pie for a birthday rather than having a cake. And I've written happy birthday across it.
Finish by fluting the edges, crimping between your fingers to seal. Glaze and decorate.
And of course, Sara is a star, so why not?
Make a small hole in the middle to release the steam and into the oven 200 fan for about 40 minutes.
Just listen to this. Crisp. Sawing action. Listen to the crispy pastry.
This foolproof showstopper is the ultimate celebration meal.
Well, I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Here goes. Do you know something? That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm cock-a-hoop about this coq au vin.
Showing Sara how to cook for her parties is an absolute joy. This next one couldn't be grander. Langoustine paella. A dish that will have her guests in awe.
I love paella, but it feels a bit too advanced. I've never, ever dared try it.
Preparation is key, but I promise it's not hard.
I'll start the frying, and I've got some olive oil here going in the bottom.
Straight in with a finely chopped onion.
I would love nothing more than to have friends round and have a homemade paella that I actually made.
And you don't need this special pan to make it.
It'll taste just the same if you did it in a frying pan.
Crushed garlic, then in with the peppers.
Then we're going to add a tablespoon of paprika.
And paella's most defining spice, saffron.
I've soaked the saffron in warm water.
It's not cheap, but a little makes all the difference.
I like that. That sounds good, doesn't it?
It looks the business.
Paella rice is easy to get and makes this dish.
I can't believe I'm going to cook paella.
It's such a good thing for a crowd.
Yes, it is. And it's such a good talking point. Mary, everybody will be going home saying, I went to Sara's house and she made a homemade paella.
We like a drop of wine, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Right.
A generous glug of wine into the pan. Keep stirring, Sara.
Yes, boss chef. It smells amazing.
Tinned chopped tomatoes
That's it.
and a pint of fish stock.
Right, so do I need to be stood over it, stirring it all the time?
Well,
so it doesn't...
you'll have a glass of wine in your hand.
I will.
You'll be with your friends.
Yeah, on the
and,
terrace.
every so on the terrace.
No matter where you are, simmer for 20 minutes until the liquid is absorbed. Then in with the wonderful seafood. Mussels, cod, squid. Cover and let them steam for around 10 minutes.
Shall we have a look and see how it's
Let's
doing?
have a little peek then.
Right.
I'm dying to see.
How about that?
Look at that!
The mussels have opened up and the squid is just perfect.
Oh, it looks it.
Finally, some peas and chopped parsley for colour. And the crowning glory, langoustines.
They make it smart, special.
Oh, they
and
do.
everybody thinks, what a sheer luxury. If you can't get langoustine, of course you could put prawns just the same.
I know, but look how good these look.
They do.
Some lemon wedges, and this celebration is complete.
How about that?
Look at that.
Are you proud?
Very proud.
The squeezed lemon all over the top. Success.
I mean, that's pretty good. I would never have dreamed of cooking mussels and squid. They're the things I would only ever buy in a restaurant, but I love them.
Remember to read through the recipe a couple
Yeah.
of times, get all your preparation done, your plate's ready to serve, and you should have a wonderful 40th birthday.
Now, what's a party without a pud? And this one never fails to impress.
Floating islands, or as they call it in France, îles flottants. It's meringues on top of custard. It looks very impressive, and I've got a foolproof way of cooking those meringues.
Start with the custard.
The joy of this recipe is that you use the yolks for the custard and the whites for the meringue, so you've nothing to use up afterwards.
Add corn flour, caster sugar and vanilla extract to the 3 egg yolks. And whisk until smooth.
You know, before we had electric mixers, the Victorians, and a bit later, had huge, great mussels, the cooks, because they were using just a balloon whisk for meringues, for cakes, for everything.
Add the milk, which is just below boiling.
Give it a beat.
Before straining the mix, back into the pan and onto the heat.
And I'm going to stir it until it thickens. There's nothing as good as a homemade custard. This is just the right consistency now.
Pour into a 26 centimetre shallow dish.
I'm just going to let that cool a little so that it's a bit firmer, because I'm then going to put the meringues on top.
Whisk the 3 egg whites until cloud-like.
It's really rather soft. Doesn't stand up in peaks.
Then again, but this time slowly adding the caster sugar.
Now, easy peaks. It is beautifully glossy. It'll just bend over at the top as I turn it.
The custard is cool and ready for its floating islands.
I'm going to make oval shapes like that. And I'm going to do 8. This is a term, French term, it's called quenelle, which means oval shapes. So I'm not letting them touch each other, and believe it or not, you can actually move them a bit. Who doesn't like custard? Who doesn't like meringue? Pop that into the oven at 120 fan for about 15 minutes to lightly colour and set the meringue. A perfect pud. Just when I touch it, it's not sticky, and it's going to be marshmallow-like in the centre. All that it needs now is some caramel on the top. It does give the finishing touch. Dissolve caster sugar into water in a stainless steel pan. If you try to use an old pan that was once non-stick or a non-stick pan, 9 cases out of 10, it will crystallise. Once you've dissolved it slowly, you can boil rapidly until it's caramel colour. Very easy. Most important is not to stir it once you've dissolved the sugar. Put the spoon out of the way. And when that noise stops, it will begin to colour. Can you hear it dying down? That's just absolutely perfect. Swirl it round. And that's just the colour. So I'm doing a sort of zigzag. You can do just what you like. That's it. Here goes. Bit of custard with that. Can you hear the crunch? A lovely soft centre there. You needn't come with me, but I'm going out to finish it. Sara, have you enjoyed your day?
Are you kidding? It's been brilliant. I'm going to be having paella parties, several of these paella parties for the 40th birthday year, and I'm loving the posh canapes now. Now I can do those little crab cakes. There'll be no stopping me, Mary.
That's not all you're going to do.
Oh, is it
I
not?
would like you to make foolproof floating islands.
What?
I've written it out step by step.
Foolproof floating islands. OK.
It is not difficult if you follow the recipe.
So basically, I just need to do everything you've told me today.
Yes.
Read the recipe 3 times before I start, get everything out and focus.
Well, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that too. I'll let you know how I get on.
It's been a sheer pleasure.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Sara, from all of us.
So, I'm entertaining a house full, and I thought it would be as good a time as any to try Mary's foolproof floating island recipe. What do we think, Mary? How's your little apprentice doing?
Well done, Sara. Next time, the repair shop's Will Kirk trades in his woodworking tools for tongs.
Oh, yes.
Following my foolproof alfresco recipes
Oh, that looks good.
Look at the juice.
to bring barbecues to life.
Sheer luxury.
This gets a 10 out of 10 from me.
I'm back with some wonderful friends.
There we go.
I almost went up with it. Old, best,
I just put it in. I'd never cooked like this before.
and new. You've got a very naughty look about you. They all want my help in the kitchen.
If you don't mind me taking notes.
You've no time to make notes. You're going to
Okay.
be cooking.
Well, you want me to do it? This is the bit that frightens me.
Some,
And now we're cooking.
a little more than others.
Emergency.
So I've created fantastic new recipes. Sizzle, sizzle.
Whoever cooked that is sensational.
Oh, Mary.
Whether you call it dinner, supper, or tea,
I've got this.
these foolproof dishes will guarantee success every time.
Oh, you're like the fourth emergency service. I'm famished.
Whenever the weather allows, nothing quite beats the taste of a barbecue. The repair shop's Will Kirk is a particular fan of them, though he's never hosted one himself. Cooking outside is always great fun. Informal gatherings, delicious food. And I'm looking forward to teaching him some skills on the grill.
Now, I can't wait to meet Mary, and I know that she's a huge fan of the repair shop. So on my lunch break today, I'm going to make her a lovely wooden bowl. Now, I know that it doesn't look like much, but this piece of wood here is going to transform into something quite special. I really hope that she likes it.
My husband Paul and I simply love the repair shop, and watching Will restoring antique furniture, he is a genius. What better way to welcome Will to our barbecue than with some delicious nibbles? I'm going to show you a foolproof way of turning ordinary unsalted cashew nuts into something very tasty to have with drinks. Add sweet smoked paprika, cumin, and a touch of chili flakes. Just half a teaspoon. If you like them extra spicy, increase that. Season, then 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil. Now you can imagine that really does spice them up. It looks as though you've gone to a bit of effort and you've made it yourself. Couldn't be simpler. Spread the cashews evenly onto a baking tray. They look good enough to eat now, but they're better roasted. Then into a 160 fan oven for 15 to 20 minutes until roasted. Just look at those. They're a gorgeous colour. They look beautiful. Little sea salt over the top. Let them cool, and they're perfect. There's the nuts finished, and I'm going to get on with my poker chips. Now that's got you thinking. A firm favourite with my husband Paul. I'm sure Will is going to find these savoury puff pastry treats just as tempting. I was inspired to make these for my husband's poker night. They all love cheese straws, but this is something different. Never a crumb left. Spread some black olive tapenade from a jar over half a sheet of shop-bought puff pastry. Not quite to the edges, because it oozes out a bit. That's just perfect. But we're not stopping with the tapenade. Now, this is a mature cheddar to give real flavour. Lift the pastry over the top, right to the end, and just give it a gentle press down. Roll the folded pastry back into its original size. That looks absolutely right. A beaten egg will not only glaze the pastry, but hold the next layer. That's it. For the crowning glory, mounds of grated Parmesan cheese. Now, I don't want that all to fall off, so if you take the rolling pin and lightly just roll it down like that, that makes it stick to the beaten egg.
Pop in the fridge for half an hour to firm, then turn them into poker chips.
I'm going to cut diamond shapes, but you'll need to cut off a corner to start with, like that. And then go down, cutting diamonds. Now you can see why I call them poker chips, little diamonds. I've made cheese straws for years, and I just think this is something quite different, and I think rather fun.
Cut to shape and place the diamonds on a lined baking tray.
They take time to make, but they're well worth it because they're full of flavour, and if you follow those guidelines, they are foolproof.
All they took was 15 minutes in a 180 fan oven.
I'll take this little one here. And the good thing is I can feel they're really crisp. Listen for the crunch.
Will is going to love trying these before we cook our first dish together.
Mary. Hello.
Oh, Will, welcome. I'm so pleased that you've come.
Lovely. Thanks for inviting me.
Wow, I'm looking forward to this.
Perfect weather.
Aren't we lucky?
Yes.
Now for my delectable snacks.
They're really good. And these are...
Quite spicy cashew nuts, which have got paprika and a few spices on.
a bit of spice. Do you know what? Those two and a beer, that's my Friday night sorted. Now, I haven't come empty-handed. I've actually brought you a gift.
How amazing is that? Oh, look at that. With love from Will. How lovely. I had a son called William, so I love the name Will. This is beautiful. Oh, I'm thrilled. Thank you
Well, that's a
very
gift
much.
for you because I'm hoping today you'll be able to help me, Mary.
Do you do much cooking at home?
Well, I cook now and then. I think my food tastes good. My wife probably doesn't think as much. I was never allowed to do anything on the barbecue. My father was very strict with, he's in charge of the meat. He knows what he's doing. He's very particular with everything. So finally, my time has come, Mary.
But you're a dad now, so that's your new job.
Perfect.
Will's wife, Polly, loves vegetables. So our first dish is a foolproof way to make the most of them on the barbecue.
This summer, I'm intending to be barbecue king.
Good.
Preparation makes for a perfect barbecue. Already sliced, the peppers and courgettes only need a touch of oil.
Bit more drizzle.
Bit more drizzle. And I suppose if you do this directly on the barbecue, half goes actually into the barbecue rather than
And
the
you
food.
get a flare-up, and we do not want that. And a little bit of pepper and salt on that.
Rich, salty halloumi is next, but it could be equally delicious without for vegan guests.
There.
You know how to do things with precision because when you're doing your woodwork, you've got to be absolutely accurate.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. So that's into 3 now.
And if you cut that just in half,
Oh,
diagonally.
half diagonally, right. Now, if a bit broke off like that, Mary, I tend to eat it before it gets onto the barbecue.
Well, that'll hold together quite nicely. That's it. And let's open up the barbecue. Now, look at the coals. That is exactly as they should be. They're just the right colour, and there's not a sign of a flame. Flames would burn what we're putting on, and that wouldn't be a good idea.
First to hit the grill are the courgettes.
On an angle, if you can, put them diagonally. That's right. And we want that lovely pattern across.
Yes.
And you see that we've done them fairly thickly. If they were too thin, they'd cook very quickly and drop down on the coals.
Oh, I love that sound.
And the smell.
Do you know, that sound really takes me back to my youth, waiting for ages by the barbecue, waiting for my food to hit the plate. Right, what about peppers?
You can just
yeah,
put
just stick
them
them on.
Now,
Now we're cooking.
Leave a bit of space for the halloumi.
Oh, gosh, yes, the cheese. There's a lot of food here, Mary. We might actually have to get the neighbours round.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm quite hungry.
I can almost taste the halloumi now.
The halloumi cooks very quickly in 2 or 3 minutes.
This looks so beautiful.
Well, we've made a good job. It's pretty colourful.
How are you doing? Oh.
Moving the vegetables around the hottest parts of the barbecue, Will is becoming quite the grill master.
Oh, yes.
proper charred.
Oh, look at that. Right, Mary, I think it's time to get these off the barbecue.
They look perfect.
To drizzle on top, there's a delicious honey and mustard dressing.
Right, so let's have those over here. Now for presentation, and everything's got to look good. You're in charge.
Yes.
The base is crisp cost lettuce, layered with slices of skinned tomato.
I like that.
Well, that's it.
Oh, right.
And halloumi on top.
It also helps to cover up all of the burnt areas, Mary.
You call it charred, you don't
Charred.
call it burnt. That's absolutely lovely.
And the halloumi is still soft enough. I tend to panic out of my comfort zone, and this is out my comfort zone. However, this is actually coming together.
Did you enjoy it?
Do you know what I did? But do you know what I'm going to enjoy most of all?
Yeah.
Eating this, because this looks delicious.
Dress the salad.
And it's nice to be generous with it.
Oh, yes.
A scattering of black olives.
Try them.
Oh, that is good.
And sprinkle mint, chives, parsley and dill.
The halloumi is crunchy. Soft in the middle.
I like a meaty barbecue. However, this has everything with the flavours, the herbs, that dressing. I need a bottle of that, Mary, to take home.
Will has promised to show me how to whittle a spoon, so we're off to find the right piece of wood.
For spoon carving, ideally you're looking at greenwood, so that's wood that's just fallen from the tree.
So that's beech, is it?
That is a beech tree.
Oh.
Hopefully we can find some on the floor.
Fallen wood still belongs to the landowner, so always ask permission first.
So to bring Lilia into the woods and make things for her?
Yes, I do make a lot of stuff. Recently hand-carved a baby elephant.
Oh.
So my plan is to make her a hand-carved animal for every birthday. So she's nearly coming up to her second animal.
Oh, lovely.
Mary, I think that looks like beechwood to me. I think that's fallen from a tree. That could be really good for spoon carving.
Waste not, want not.
Exactly.
And you'll just take off a section?
Yes.
Right, we better go back then.
Bit of whistling.
While Will sets to work on the spoon, I'm going to make another dish that's perfect for alfresco dining, on or off the barbecue.
Sriracha chicken wings. An easy, inexpensive recipe, very spicy, very delicious, and of course, a foolproof recipe. Now, chicken wings come in 3 parts. The top part is nice and plump, and then you've got a nice bit of meat here, but the very tip has nothing on it, so it's chopped off sometimes when you buy it. If not, you can just cut it off.
Start with the spiced rub.
Paprika, that gives nice colour as well as flavour.
Ground ginger for warmth, and plain flour to make the skin extra crisp.
And now to the sriracha sauce. When I looked in the fridge of my son and daughter-in-law, they have this. I just have ketchup, but the young seem to love it, and it is very, very hot. So just 2 teaspoons. If you haven't had it before, go easy with it.
Sunflower oil and mix.
Then I'm going to add all the chicken at once. In it goes. So keep turning that until you've got a nice pink coating.
Season, then place the wings on a lined baking tray to roast in the oven. Or they could go straight onto the barbecue.
Into the oven, in at 200 fan for 25 minutes till they're a gorgeous golden brown.
I can hear Will beavering away. I can't believe I've got my very own repair shop outside.
Let's have a look. Oh. Sizzle, sizzle.
We just need to flip them over for a final 10 minutes.
I'm glad I put a bit of non-stick paper underneath. It'll be very easy to clean my tray.
A light drizzle of oil, then back in the oven to crisp the top. These spicy sriracha wings may be potent, but I have the perfect dip to cool them down. A carton of soured cream, 2 tablespoons of full-fat mayonnaise, and another splash of sriracha sauce.
That'll give it a lovely colour too. And remember, it's pretty hot. Lemon juice.
Season, sprinkle freshly chopped chives, a quick stir, and the dip is done.
That's it.
And so are my spicy chicken wings.
This is the most wonderful, deep golden brown. Look at them, they look so tempting. I think Will's going to think these are wonderful. And the last one, they look good, don't they?
Oh, Mary, this looks lovely. Should we grab one of these? Saturday nights, Mary, if we were good, my mum and dad would order takeaway chicken, and this is absolutely divine. Oh, that's good. Got a nice kick to it.
So good, isn't it?
Those chicken wings are amazing, and they've given me the energy to start whistling. Now, this is very similar to a melon baller.
It looks like it, but terribly sharp looking.
Very sharp, yeah. This is an anti-slash glove, and because I cut towards myself, that's why I just wear it on my right hand. The idea is almost like peeling an apple, really. You sort of want to kind of cut, and it comes off in little chips like that. The sharper the tool, the better with the work. How are you with peeling apples?
I peel a pear for my husband every morning, so
Yes.
I'm good at peeling.
Well, you might be good at peeling wood. We'd like to give this a go.
Of course I'll have a go.
Lovely.
I always
Well,
have a go.
there you go, Mary. Give that to you. And you can have a go with this one here. So you want to hold the wood with your left hand.
You've certainly got a strong grip for that.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Mine comes in little flakes, yours comes in big flakes.
Mary, it isn't a competition.
Who says it's not a competition? I have to say I'm very competitive.
Do you know what? You could actually end up carving and whistling your own set of knives, forks and spoons.
I could, but I don't think I will. We've all got our own skills, haven't we?
Exactly.
I think my skills are in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm dragging Will away from whittling to show him one of my favourite foolproof ways to cook fish al fresco.
Special food delivery?
Thank you. Pak choy. We're going to do miso sesame trout.
Miso sesame trout. No, I've never, ever had barbecue fish before.
Well, you're about to try. And so I'm going to start off by seasoning my 2 trout fillets.
Now, that looks a lot like salmon.
It's very similar to
Really?
salmon. It's sustainable and very delicious, and sometimes a little bit more reasonable as well.
Trout has a delicate flavour, so I'm giving it a boost with savoury miso paste.
Now, I've used miso paste in a
That's
few
it?
dishes, but not with fish.
It goes really well.
Followed by a sprinkling of sesame seeds.
Sprinkling. You think I've done
Yes.
this before?
It looks good, doesn't it?
That's very good.
That's perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
I've got a piece of foil here, and we do it on top of the barbecue.
Will can't go wrong cooking the fish like this. First, a drizzle of oil.
And the oil will stop it sticking to the foil in there.
Nice and plump.
Season and add a few knobs of butter, which will create a simple sauce as it steams.
Now, when you're cooking, do you cook using a recipe?
Well, that's usually my intention in the beginning, but I tend to go off-piece, really. It usually gets quite chaotic.
Well, follow my foolproof tips, Will, and you won't go wrong.
So that's ready for the barbecue. Can you take the lid off?
I'll
Should
take-
be nice and hot there now.
Oh, that is nice and toasty.
Place the foil parcel in the hottest spot for 8 minutes.
I really like this kind of relaxed style of cooking.
In the kitchen, I'd quickly seal it in a pan first and pop it into a 180 fan oven for the same time.
You know, I'll feel I'm a winner if, when you go home, you actually do this and enjoy doing it.
Well, the proof is in the taste.
And nothing's more delicious than the rich glaze for the trout, starting with sweet chilli sauce.
One more. And that's full.
Olive oil, just a bit. That gives it a nice shine. And some water. And then some miso paste.
More miso paste.
That's right. There you are, Will. Give that a jolly good beat.
Oh, this smells absolutely gorgeous.
Glaze done, it's on to the stir-fry greens for colour and crunch.
I've got some spring onions here, and these are the pak choy.
Simply slice lengthways, leaving the base to hold the leaves together.
Now, I'm trying to work out what veg to grow in my very small vegetable patch. What would you recommend?
Grow something that you enjoy, and perhaps you can't always get it in the shops. Now, pak choy, it's quite tricky to grow, so don't grow that in your garden straight away. So that's all ready to go in.
Beautiful.
While there's still life in the coals, stir-fry the veg in a drizzle of oil.
Tip it all in one go, that's fine.
Just keep the greens moving so that they retain their bright colour.
You know what, this is really exciting. This is my first actual barbecue, my first proper barbecue. That's mine, and not my dad's. This smells divine. This is reduced in size quite a lot, isn't it?
Well, it does, but look, when you put it on the plate, it's just about right.
Bit of crunch.
I'm going to reduce the glaze to thicken it while we check the real star.
Let's see how it is. Oh, that looks good.
Look at the juice.
Now, that is really a foolproof way of cooking trout on the barbecue.
On with the sweet chilli glaze, and we're done.
Be honest.
That is really good. Oh, Mary.
It is, isn't it? It's absolutely
I don't know why I'm so surprised. That's gorgeous.
But you did it.
I did. This might have to be the first dish with my new barbecue.
Well, exactly. And it's very easy, not too many ingredients.
Oh, delicious.
Oh, it's a bit of all right, isn't it?
Will is off to finish whittling our spoons. I think he deserves a delicious dessert for all his efforts. Rich and finished with tropical fruit, this one is big enough to feed a crowd.
I love making cheesecakes, and I've made all sorts in my time, and I've collected recipes. This is a really luxurious cheesecake. I'm making it in little squares, which is quite different. I think Will's going to love it and perhaps serve it in his garden with a barbecue.
The rich topping starts with 700 grams of full-fat cream cheese.
If you use low-fat, it won't set as well and won't taste as good either.
In goes 125 grams of caster sugar.
Then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We don't use essence anymore. It's not as good, not as strong, and not as real.
A level tablespoon of plain flour and a zesty hit from half a lemon, finely grated.
If it was coarse, it would get in between your teeth. So just about half. That's it.
And the juice of half a lemon. Mix, add 2 beaten eggs and some sour cream.
This is going to be really delicious, very, very rich, and that's why I'm serving it in small squares. Lovely to eat outside with a barbecue or something like that, and if bits drop, doesn't matter.
A final stir, and I'm ready for the biscuit base.
I'm doing this in a tray bake tin, and I've pressed the crumb mixture with butter and put it in the fridge to get really cold.
Now for that rich topping.
And it's sort of thick pouring consistency at this stage, but when it's been in the oven, it will firm up. I'll just get the last out here. Waste not, want not. That's it. Then just level that off. Into the oven at 140 fan for 40 minutes. Now for my mango and passion fruit salsa. Mangoes, I just love mangoes, but they're awfully messy to eat, but they're so good.
Carefully cut round the stone and peel.
And it's so juicy, it's all very tempting.
Slice and dice the mango into small chunks.
The mango's done.
Then scoop out some delicious passion fruit.
Do you know, this will make a wonderful scent. Eau de passion fruit.
For sweetness, in goes icing sugar, followed by the juice of a lime.
That just sharpens it up a little.
A quick stir dissolves the icing sugar to create the sauce for my salsa.
And then lastly, all the mango goes in. Absolutely delicious.
The cheesecake has cooked and cooled for 2 hours, and it's ready to top.
I'm seeking perfection because I want to have each little square looking the same colour all the way around.
What I love about this cheesecake is the number of people it serves. 18 small portions.
Being so rich, you don't want a large piece. Some of it drips down the side, and I can still see the lines to cut through. And there you have it. How about that, then? Sheer luxury.
But there's one final treat to come.
If you're serving a very rich dessert, which is lovely, it's nice to serve alongside it a fresh fruit salad.
Honeydew melon, chopped kiwi, tinned lychees and green grapes, covered in a mix of the tinned lychee syrup and elderflower cordial. My refreshing fruit salad and cheesecake, fit for the biggest barbecue gatherings.
I love cheesecake so much. I've never had the confidence to make one myself.
Have a try.
Please. Oh, straight in there. I might have to start making my own because that is really good, really fresh.
It's rich, but it's good.
I might just have a lychee, I think. There we go. Mary, I think this is my favourite dessert ever, and I am a cheesecake connoisseur, and this gets a 10 out of 10 from me.
Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Now, I haven't finished my spoon.
Do you know, I've had such a lovely day today. As a favour for what you've taught me, I'm going to finish off your spoon so you have a set to go with your bowl.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, deal. Right. Now, if ever you need any pears to be peeled or apples to be peeled, you know who to call.
Well, I can do that.